Okay, so my whole computer just completely shut down. I don't know what the heck happened, but all my tabs and everything are gone. So I'm gonna just pop it up real quick. Today we're going to be talking about the young lady, um, Angel, that got into that big altercation with. I think I could just click on it from my library. Yes, thank God it's right here. And she was taken to jail. But I want you guys to look at this as well and see if you think this was necessary actions taken by Officer Brooks, or was this just completely out of control? So let me pull that up. I'm sorry, I don't know what happened. I clicked and it just was like, mouse is not working. Mouse is no longer working. I couldn't click on comments. I couldn't click on anything else. So let me know if you guys can hear me clearly before I get this started. And let me pull up this video as well. Okay, so we know we're going to be starting from the very beginning because a lot of people have two different outlooks on this. And I want you guys to say how you guys feel first. So I'm going to bring up this first part, and we're not going to hear this guy's whole video because we're going to watch it on our own. But I just want you guys to hear his perspective on it and what he thinks before we go ahead and watch it ourselves and make our own, give our own opinion on it. So let's bring it up. Oh, when you don't be on here for a minute, I swear. Okay. So this is another YouTuber. Let me pop up my disclaimer because, we're not going to hear the whole thing or anything like that. But just to be, and this is the thing, I need to delete some stuff on here. So copyright disclaimer, we're just going to have some commentary on this situation. And after we'll have an open panel. So here's his views on this. Just make it big. Oh, she don't have to stay outside with that. All right, here we go.
A cop has gone viral for the aggressive arrest of a black woman who agreed to sign the damn ticket. Here's the video.
So you heard what he said, right? He said who decided to sign the ticket. Hear that one more time real quick. Listen to what he says, and you guys make your,
has gone viral for the aggressive arrest of a black woman who agreed to sign the damn ticket.
Who agreed to sign the DAM ticket, right? Okay, so we're going to take a look at this together. Let me see who we got in the building. And this guy's channel is in my description box. Let me bring up this other page because we're going to watch the full video. And I do want to say viewer discretion is advised on this video. Some people in the comments were like, it's a little overwhelming and couldn't take what was going on, but we're going to take it. We're going to take it for as it is what I'm trying to say. So, hey, y'all, let's see what we got. Come on. There we go. Full body footage. Stop playing. It wants to play, but it's not trying to pop. Okay, here we go. Bam. Okay. Okay, so we got Davion. I hope I said that right. We got Jeanette in the building. We got Mr. Behind the Bar with the super chat. Thank you. We got a boy. We got Miss Tina. Hey, Christina. Okay, so let's watch what actually happens. And if at any time anyone wants to hop in to give their opinion, they can. I'm going to drop the link. But I do want to make sure we can get through this video. It's about 30 to 45 minutes, but I want you guys to see exactly what happens in the video, and you make your own, your own judgment on what you think was right or what was wrong in this situation. So here we go.
What's going on? How y'all doing? Hello. All right. Well, I see the Ohio tag. I'm not sure if y'all from here or not, but you can't be inside the park in the city of Atlanta between the hours of 11 p.m. and 6 a.m. Okay. You got your IDs on you? You have your IDs on you? Yes. Let me need them.
Thanks for having me, Brian.
You have your ID now? All right, just stand by. I'll be right back with you.
So it's all polite right here. Okay, guys, so you see that encounter. It was all polite. He says, I see the tags. You guys are probably not from here. You guys cannot be in the park after hours. It didn't look like they were doing anything, illegal, like they were outside listening to music. They were both outside from what we see on the outside of the car, I believe on the passenger side. And he just says, hey, you guys are supposed to be here. Then they're like, okay. It wasn't like they're like, well, it was very cordial. Okay. And then he goes, well, I need to see your guys' ID. You guys can hear it, right? Hey, Preach, give me a second.
I have to sign it?
So, Jeanette, are you saying you guys cannot hear what's going on in the video?
Nope.
You can't hear the video? That's crazy. So you guys didn't hear it from the beginning?
Look, listen. I'm listening to... Wait. Are you... Yeah, you're still alive, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Look, listen. I'm listening.
So you didn't hear him walk up and say anything?
Nah, yeah, I think it's because when I got in the StreamYards, you were muted. Okay.
No,
yeah,
the video is muted now, but tell me if you can hear it right now.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I can hear it.
So why did they say they can't hear it?
I'm not sure. I'm listening back to see if it was any pauses. Nah, the video is playing fine. The sound is fine. Yeah, it's good.
So they can't. You guys cannot hear the video
They can
right
hear
now.
it. They can hear it. They can hear it.
Okay.
It's good.
Copy of citation. You have any questions? Here's what it is. Come over here for me, ma'am.
See, he says it is what it is.
All right, so you're going to receive a ticket for being in the park after hours. All right? Just need to sign right here on the X.
But because we're out of, didn't you say we were out of time, so we wouldn't have known that?
Yeah, but that's not a valid reason why.
Bam. Okay, do you guys think that that's fair? He even acknowledges he thinks that they're from out of town. And she even says, don't you even say we're from out of town, so we would not know that. And I can understand her position in this is because, you know, I've traveled, and if you get a ticket in another state or another city, you're going to have to either drive there to go to court. It's just a big hassle, or it's either you're going to be forced to pay it because you're going to want to go in front of a judge to say, hey, you know, I wasn't from there. And if you don't go in and explain your part to the judge, it's kind of like you're going to be forced to pay this. So I do understand her on this part. Okay, here we go.
Should be in the park because you're from out of town.
And what's your badge number?
7452.
And what's your name?
Officer Brooks.
What's your first name?
I'm not going to give you my first name.
Okay. And I don't have to sign this, right?
You do have to sign it.
No, I don't.
Well, like I explained to him, if you don't sign it, then you're going to be physically taken to jail.
Gotcha.
So you're refusing to
Got
sign?
you.
What's your name?
Officer Brooks, 7452.
What's the badge number?
I gave it to you 2 times, man.
Okay, I'm asking again.
Actually, I believe it was 3 times. He had given the badge number, and then she does have a bit of an attitude here. I'm asking again. You know, like, what do you want his reaction to be? Just very, very nice? Even though I think just for being in the park, it shouldn't even went this far.
I'm not giving it to you.
Okay.
Are you going to sign it?
No, because I want your badge number.
Let him put your hands behind your back for me. Hey, listen, man. She said she's not signing it. Put your hands behind your back.
Sir,
Ma'am.
you're hurting me.
Okay. I'm asking you to put your hands behind your back.
Sir,
Put your hands behind your back.
sir.
Man, put your hand behind your back.
Can you-
Come on. I need you to back up.
I'm just saying,
I need you to back up.
You don't need to touch her like that.
She's not putting her hands behind her back.
I'm asking a question. I'm just all I'm doing is
Put your hands
asking.
behind.
Okay, I want to say something to behind the bar. Okay. I know you're trying to say you can hire a lawyer to go to court on your behalf. I understand that. But do you want to hire a lawyer just because you're in another state, you're at the park, you already said, hey, okay, my bad, you know, I'm going to leave. You want to go spend all that money just because you got a ticket and you didn't know you were supposed to be there? Aren't officers taught to de-escalate situations? They said, okay, let him get in the car and go. Boom. I believe this sounds a little bit more right to me. This is a black on black crime. But why hold court streets? We lose every time, right? Very, very true. All right, let's continue.
Behind your back. Put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest. Put your hands behind your back. I asked you to sign the ticket. You told me you're not signing it.
Sir,
Put your hands
I'm
behind your
asking
back.
you a question.
Okay. I'm letting you know. I'm not going to ask you again. I'm going to forcibly put your hands behind your back.
But, sir, Mr. Brooks, is this really necessary? Mr. Brooks,
Hold on. Hey, listen,
She needs,
back up.
she needs to put her. Let her
can I?
Okay, you can put your phone down.
Okay,
let her
Mr.
put, I
Brooks.
give her
Oh my God.
Hold on.
Put your hands behind your back.
I'm not saying that I'm refusing to sign the ticket. I'm going to sign the ticket.
You don't have an option now.
Because but I'm going to sign the ticket, Mr. Brooks. I'm going to sign the ticket. I'm going to sign the ticket.
No, I'm not here to play games.
I know, but I'm going to sign.
Put your hands behind your
I'm
back.
going, Mr. Brooks. I'm going to sign
Put
the
your hands
ticket.
behind your back.
Why would
You don't have to resist.
You do not have
I'm asking you, why am I putting my hands behind my back? I'm going to sign the ticket, but why am I under arrest? Why am I under arrest? I'm going to sign the
She's about to
ticket.
sign the ticket.
I'm
That's all
going
you
to sign
want
the
to do
ticket,
is sign
Mr.
the
Brooks.
ticket. That's all it is.
I'm going to sign the ticket.
I asked you to sign the ticket. You told me you're not signing
I'm
it.
going to sign the ticket now, Mr. Brooks. I'm
You
going to
don't
sign
have
the
your
ticket.
option now.
Why don't I have the option,
I
Mr.
gave you
Brooks?
2 options.
She was just asking for your
Mr.
badge
Brooks,
number
I'm
at
asking
first.
for your badge number, and I wasn't clear on why you wanted to. I'm asking
Sir, you don't have to, sir, you do not have to hold her like that.
Oh my God.
You do
Mr. Brooks, I'm telling you that I'm going
Sir,
to sign
put your hands behind your back like that.
I'm going to sign the ticket, Mr. Brooks. I'm going to sign the ticket. Why am I being arrested? Can you please tell me why I'm being arrested? Oh my God! I'm so sick, my God. Please, in the name of Jesus, please, God, in the name. Why am I being arrested, Mr. Brooks? I'm going to sign the ticket. Mr. Brooks, why am I being arrested? Why am I being arrested? I don't understand why I'm being arrested. Can you please tell me why I'm being arrested?
Turn around and put your hands
Can
behind
you
your
tell
back.
me why I'm being arrested? I have the right. I have the right to know. Oh my God!
Put your hands behind your back.
Oh my
Stop resisting.
God!
Stop resisting.
What are you saying that for? Why are you pulling it out?
Put your hands behind your back.
Okay. So do you think the taser is necessary?
It's a lot going on. That's a female, so I don't I I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's late at night. Maybe the dude was having a long day. I don't know. I kind of feel like the cop could have just kind of chilled a little bit, like because he kind of got fed up with the whole conversation and knew that like and like I don't know. I guess thought he like she was trying to annoy him, so it seemed like he got really annoyed and kind of took it a different way. I mean, I'm not a police, so I don't know, but it just seemed like he could have chilled out a little bit.
But you know
But
what
she
part
being
he
she
did
being
not
dramatic
say?
though. She being dramatic.
He is
Right?
being dramatic. But you know what
Yeah.
part he did not say?
My bad, Jeanette.
By you signing this ticket does not admit guilt. It's just saying that you're going to take care of this and, show up in court or handle it how you need to handle it. But you were here in the park after hours. All you got to do is sign it. It's just taking it accountability for what happened, and that's it. And if you decide not to do that, now I'm letting you know for sure, if your name does not get on this signature, not on this paper, I'm taking you to jail.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
would,
that,
I would,
yeah,
I would put her one more time. I'm Officer Brooks. This is my badge number. Which one would you like?
no, yeah, I agree, and I just feel like it's a bunch of different ways that could have went down more smooth. I just feel like she annoyed him. I feel like he got annoyed, and I feel like he lost his cool a little bit because it just seemed like he was just like, man, I'm done with this conversation. As soon as, because it's almost like when she reached over to reach for the ticket, I think he took it as like maybe a sign of aggression, but
You
but again, he's wound up tight. I don't know. It might be the end of his shift. He got a little upset.
I think
Go
it's
ahead.
deeper than that, Preach. I do. I think it's deeper than that because
Well, okay.
he treated her a certain way from the beginning, like almost like she looks like his mama that used to beat.
Jeanette.
Oh wow.
I'm serious.
So that's what triggered him.
I think so. If I had, that's what I think it is.
Okay. Well, that's different.
Hey, everybody got their own opinion. All right, let's check it out because I'm also going to show you guys who this woman is and why she probably was like, "Oh my God," I'm going to show you guys who she is after we're done watching it.
Put your hands behind your back.
Come on, sir. This is unnecessary. What are you doing? This is over. This is over.
Just put your hands behind your back.
I don't understand why I'm being arrested. That's why I'm not putting my hands behind my back. You have not given me a reason. So why am I getting? I'm not. You didn't have to tell me my rights. You told me why I'm being arrested. That's why I'm not putting my hands on my back.
So you have not got a Miranda lights and none of that.
Oh my God!
Sir, I'm not backing up.
Oh my God! I don't understand why I'm not being arrested. I don't understand. Please, sir, you have not told me why I'm being arrested. That's why I have not put my hands behind my back. You have not told me that you have not read me my rights or anything. And you're steady doing this to me. I don't understand. Can you breathe? I don't believe they have to, when they put handcuffs on you, they don't have to read you your rights because you're not technically under arrest. You could just be being detained.
Once they say, okay, this is your charges, they read your Miranda rights. Okay, do you want to speak to me? So
he knew there was an issue happening whenever she was saying she went and signed the ticket. He shouldn't even have gone hands-on with her until his backup got there.
exactly.
Why was he tussling with her? It just seems like there's something more behind.
There was no need. It's not like she ran off or anything like that. It's no need to. And you'll hear later how he says he did it. Like, come on now. I'm sure. I mean, he got all that gear. He's on top of her. At this point, there's another cop there because it's being recorded from another view.
Right.
As well as on his body cam. His body cam is the bigger one. There's someone else there. And then there's also her dude there just watching this. Like, I know he wants to, get in. He should have waited because of also her dude is there. He don't know if he could have flipped out and try to grab him. Then it gets to being that, to where you got to now try to pull out your gun because you feel threatened for your life. This just could have went all kinds of crazy different ways, good and bad.
Right.
All right, here we go.
This is tell me why I get arrested. That's all I'm asking.
I just told you.
Why?
You refused to sign the ticket.
I did not. I told you I was going to sign the ticket, Mr. Brooks. I told you I was going to sign the ticket. Can I please sign the ticket?
Put your hands behind your back.
I don't understand.
Put your hands behind your back.
I'm telling you, I'm going to sign the ticket, Mr. Brooks. I will sign the ticket, please.
Now, put your hands behind your back.
I don't understand.
Put your hands behind your back.
You're handling me.
Put your hands behind your back.
Like that, sir.
God, please.
The situation is gone.
Put your hands behind your back.
You're hurting me. You are hurting me.
Okay, put your hands behind your back.
I'm not putting my hands. You have not told me already my rights. You have not done anything. You're not telling me why I'm going to jail. Please, God.
Put your hands behind your back.
Please. Mr. Brooks, tell me why I'm being arrested.
I had to get
Ow!
drunk.
You're hurting me. You are hurting me.
Stop resisting.
I'm trying to tell you. Out.
Mind you, we know she's in a thin dress. Okay? He got her all on the floor rolling. It looks like, that parking lot type of gravel. This is just a little bit much.
He look, he got annoyed, and now he fired up. You see what I'm saying? Like, he got annoyed at her. Whatever, something ticked him the fuck off, and it went downhill.
He could have let her stand up.
Right.
Man, look, all that screaming and yell, I don't give a fuck what I'm doing. I don't do all that screaming and yell. I ain't like loud shit in the military, and I was in the military. I ain't like loud shit. I managed to avoid it sometimes. Not in the morning.
Yeah.
That motherfucking siren is.
But when he explains to the other cop how he got her on the ground, I was like, wow, you did all of that? Like,
Listen.
he went back to training. Like, is this your first arrest where you really felt like, oh, look what I did? You know what I mean? Because
it's just too much theatrics for me, man. I would have stepped back. And I would just let her roll on the ground if that's what she wanted to do. She wasn't gonna run away. So
exactly. I believe she's in like flip flops too. So
yeah, as soon as she'd have got the screaming, I'd have been like, nah, I'm good. I'm at this body camera
you're
record
doing a little
everything.
too much. I'm still letting you know you're going to jail, but I need you to calm it down, sweetheart.
Look, my job is to serve and protect, right? But there's a but. Like, I don't have to sacrifice my life for yours. So if I do what I can to serve and protect, and you still hell bent on harming yourself, you feel me? I can stop you from harming someone else or me. But if you real, determined to harm yourself, then you gonna do it. But I'm not putting myself in harm's way. I'm not tussling with you on the ground so a whole bunch of fucking people can question my integrity. You see what I'm saying? Like, nah, I'm straight.
She made everything worse straight up. Yeah, she sure did.
And I'm not saying she didn't. I'm just saying he is a police officer. He could have handled that better.
Very much so. Okay, let me continue this, and I'm gonna go find my little mouse. All right, here we go.
You are hurting my arm! Come on, man. Oh my God! This is real!
63.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!
That was unnecessary.
Oh my god!
You can record from over here.
Oh my god!
What's your name, Officer Brooks? What's your name, sir? Officer Taylor.
Now look at this. Sirens and speeding. How many I want you guys to tell me how many cops you guys see pull up.
Too many for a park bike.
Y'all,
All right, sit up.
where y'all taking her?
Oh my god!
What do you mean back up? This is my friend. Y'all know her. Like, how hot is it? She's hurting right now. She's crying. What do you mean take care of her? She was just here for a party. Now she's out for arrest.
Oh my!
She was just here for the park and now she's under arrest. I mean, I really don't feel like it should have went to on the floor. It seems like there's like 6, 7 cop cars, one coming lights and sirens, as if her friend jumped in. Because he don't say this is my girlfriend. He just keeps saying this is my friend. This is my friend. Y'all don't know her. Y'all don't know her. This is my friend. And when I got to looking into her background and who she is, I was like, oh, that's messed up. This happened to her. She probably ain't never had a man put their hands on her. And if she did, this could be probably really traumatic because it could have been like a parent or something like that. It just doesn't seem like she lives that type of lifestyle. So I don't know. How many cops did you count?
There's about 4 of them there.
About 4?
About 3 squad, three squad
You're going
cars.
to see a lot more than 4. What about you, Jeanette?
I thought I saw 4 so far.
Okay, let's see.
Ouch! Oh my god!
Go ahead and search her before I put it in. All right, go. Sit up.
There might be 5.
Any lives, anything like that?
No.
You sure? Alright.
Oh my god.
Put your feet inside.
Oh my god. Can I have my phone? Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't believe it.
It's all day right here. No?
This was nothing but we were just acting.
Yeah, but at the same time, it is good that they showed up like that for a screaming woman, but they didn't show up for a screaming woman. He called in backup. Can I have this? Can I have that? He made it seem like it was like, he's in this big old tough old struggle. You see when the last guy pulls up, he's like, oh, I thought you was, listen to their conversation afterwards. It's like, whoa, he was really going all out with this one. Like,
Maybe, wait a minute. Maybe with all the bullshit that's going on, maybe he just wanted more witnesses. Maybe he wanted more body cam footage to get the entire situation.
but in Atlanta, 2 or 3 would have been cool.
Oh yeah. Oh, they always bring too many. Yeah, they always bring too many.
So this
that
is
Kobe
way
screamed
too
out.
many that could be handling
Yeah.
Tom, Harry, and Paul and Sarah that's doing A, X, Y, and Z a block from here. But y'all all here for him slamming a woman on the floor over being in the park at night.
I mean, now that they doing all them RICO charges on all them rappers, they got time to fuck with people in the park.
Hey, let's kind of like, I'm gonna have to start watching language on the channel. And that's
oh, my bad. Oh yeah, the algorithm.
Yeah. All right.
Sorry, algorithm.
I know. All we were about to do was leave. That's what we was about to do. She was asking why did she have to sign
Cassie's going to jail tonight.
And then that's how, and it escalated from there.
Yeah, I'm good.
Well, that's why she was like, she
I told her several
she
times.
wanted an explanation of why was that the case.
I said, I'm not signing. Then when I took the Hell Council off,
She said that at first until you said you're going to jail. She didn't know what that was the consequence of not signing the ticket.
Oh, so me saying she's not going to jail wasn't enough?
She was asking why do I have
She
to
knew
sign
the consequence.
You said it was just like, oh, you're going to jail if you don't sign it. That's not a good explanation of why you need to sign the ticket.
Damn it, I wouldn't have known
I'm
that.
just saying that's the consequence. That's not the same.
Yes.
I wouldn't have known that because I don't think that you have to sign the ticket.
Even when you get a ticket just for a broken tail light, or you ran a stop sign, they tell you to sign the ticket. If you don't sign the ticket, they tell you even for that you're going to jail.
No,
it's not saying you're guilty.
They tell you you're not guilty, but I don't think that you have to sign the ticket. They can just
have to sign any situation I've been in. I know they tell me, sign the ticket, but they do explain it's not saying you're guilty.
They explain, but they could write refused on there.
No, or they're going to take you to jail. They're going to write refused and take you to jail.
No, they can just, if it's a traffic violation, they can just write refused on there.
No. I'll look into that, but I'm almost positive that you have to sign the ticket.
Because like all those sovereign citizens and stuff, they believe that that's signing a contract, and many of them won't.
Go back to when he put her in the car. I'll see how far back that is. No, go ahead.
Those sovereign citizens, some of them believe that's signing a contract, so no matter what they say, they won't sign it, and they don't take all of them to jail. They just give them the ticket, and they have their information. They as long as she provided her ID, which she did, he has her information to file the ticket.
I'll look into that a little bit more, but I believe you have to sign the ticket. Who asked me to go back? That's like that's a ways away back. You can just go ahead and rewind back. I don't think I have it on the stop where you can't rewind back. What is it that you wanted to see? Maybe I can explain that to you, but I'm gonna have to go back at least 7-8 minutes. So I would, but it's going to be a little bit more. But if you have something specific you want to know about, I can find it in there and then pop it up here. Yes, you have to sign the ticket. It's not saying you're guilty. It's not saying any of that. They have to sign it. Even if you're a sovereign citizen, they're going to hold you there and do all of this unless you have actual proof. Because so many people are starting to push that I'm a sovereign citizen to where some cops are like, I don't even care if you say that. Like, show me some proof, show me some this, because it's starting to be abused now. So, I don't know. You could be right, but I'm going to look it up.
I'm not saying what every other thing is. I'm just telling you what you asked me.
Hold on.
And then y'all lost it. Are you
signing it? No. Then when I take the handcuffs off, oh no, I'm signing.
See, he come over here. Hold on. So then the other officer kind of like, they think this is kind of a like little jokey joke to me. Oh, you want to hit him with obstruction? You want to? It's not like they're trying to de-escalate it either. They're trying to make a mockery, in my opinion, a mockery of it. Kind of, oh well, shoot, she tripping. The way they're doing it is very unprofessional and disgusting, if you ask me. It's not cop-like.
That's something. So, that's a conversation you have at the bar after work. You can't be that nonchalant. You're exactly right. They should take it more serious at work.
Exactly. And
You
they know
can't
this
see
is
it.
getting recorded.
Yeah.
It's not cute to me, but I guess if that's how they get down.
Nikki has my phone. Can I please have my phone?
Exactly.
Can I please have my phone?
You have to sign it. Right.
You're in custody.
Can you give Mr. Nick my phone?
Yeah, I can give him your phone.
Can you please give him my phone?
You don't
That's
have to
fine.
sign the ticket. Okay.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Hey, person, this is you.
Oh my God. Oh my
Stay. Miss Jeanette, if that's what you're asking about, I believe this question is for you. If you wanted to disclose that information.
Oh, I'm in California.
Okay.
And
I am too, so.
Oh my God.
I don't even play like that.
Oh my God. Nick, can you please get my phone?
Stay is hilarious.
Yeah, that's what I was laughing at.
All lives matter.
I mean, I think she being overly dramatic a little bit. I ain't gonna lie.
No, she definitely is, and then she gonna toss in here. But I think this is all to play it up for her case that she's bringing aboard.
Mhm.
Yeah, but you do want to have a little sympathy, I guess, going behind it. He did slam her though, kind of hard. When you listen to, did he already say what he did to her?
But what did he say? Did he say something about that? I didn't hear that.
He probably didn't say it yet, but he's talking to one of them, like you said, talking like he's talking to one of his boys in the bar. Oh yeah, I did whoop 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 to her, and she went down.
Oh yeah.
That type of deal. And it's kind of like, sir, that doesn't even sound good on you, but maybe it sounds good to your boys.
No. That's not what I was saying. You would have a conversation about. What I was saying
No,
is,
I'm saying this is that what he said would be
oh,
something he should have not conversated on here where
okay.
the public can hear it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
all right. Maybe I need to drop the link again. Let's see.
You feel what? Real sick?
Yes, I don't feel.
What's wrong with you?
My neck is hurting.
I'm gonna be in the plaza with the house.
I feel broke. My neck and my back is hurting. It's the first time.
My neck and my back, my shoulders, my A and my crack. Oh, she just sounds like, when someone gets into a car accident, like say they get hit from behind or something like that, or just whatever. And they be like, my neck and my back. I'm not trying to make fun of her situation. I'm just saying it sounds like the same
It sounds
thing.
crazy.
She wasn't saying it like in the very beginning. And I think she probably has, like, from how it looked, because I watched it a few times, it looked like her skin was like kind of rubbing on this gravel. So she might even have like that, street burn or whatever carpet burn, whatever you want to call it for, you know what I'm saying? Because he was on top of her like crazy. This could remind you, trigger warning, but I ain't going to say the full word. This can remind you of a situation of being hard or taken advantage of, being in a situation like this, having to fight, like, get off of me. I don't feel like he should have even took it this far. First of all, I don't even know if I've seen a woman on scene. Let's pay attention to that. I didn't pay attention to that because I know they're like, search her and do this and do that. But this was too much. What did you have to say? I think it was Net.
Yeah. So I think she's an Instagram model. And
No. I'll tell you what she is. She's not an Instagram model. No.
But I think I was wondering, like, if her butt's fake too and she's on the ground like that, could it pop? Or break.
Oh my God. A lot of times I think, I don't know. Okay, that might be something I might cover. I might cover something about that kind of sort of deal.
You know,
About a woman that kind of, it's going to go off topic, but I don't think the butt things that they get done now, I don't think it's like a breast implant. I believe it's kind of like liquid they're squeezing into the areas and molding it. I'm not 100% sure, but I know someone that got something like a breast implant put in, and that may be an issue, but I don't know, that's going off a topic. But I do have a story or a, thing we can go over and do commentary on with someone I know on that type of situation. So yeah, let's go back to this.
I'm hurting.
Okay, I'm about to go raise ready for you.
Oh my God, I'm hurting. My back is hurting and my neck and my arms are hurting.
My neck.
Oh my God.
Hey, turn up.
If this turns into a Jussie Smollett situation, oh my God, bro.
Oh my gosh, my neck and my back is hurting.
I believe this officer does need a lesson, though. I believe this officer, like, I know she's taken it to court and everything, and I believe he does need a lesson. Like, this was way too much. There are ways to go about things. You guys are taught to just de-escalate situations. Even if she did do that little whatever, and you was having a bad day, you got to learn how to be like, all right, ma'am, I understand you're a little bit irritated at the situation. I can make this ticket be a lot more than it is. All I'm asking you is to sign your name, just saying that you are acknowledging that you are going to take care of this in front of a judge. You're not saying you're guilty. You're not saying you're innocent. You're not saying nothing at this point. Right now, what you're admitting to is that you are here. It's after hours. You're in the park. You're not supposed to be, and that's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Just sign your name. Your boyfriend just did it, or your friend, your guy friend just did it. Just sign this and go on. Just de-escalate situations is what they're taught to do, and I don't understand why this was not implemented in this situation. So let's just continue.
Mr. Brooks, have you given Nick my phone yet?
You hear that? You hear that?
Wait, someone said this. Someone said
Yeah, go back in the comments. It was stay relevant. It was stay relevant. He was like, hers get normal when she asked for her phone.
It's like, can I get my phone, please? Hey, I love her though. I would want to talk to her and interview her and stuff like that, because I'm not saying I'm on their side at all.
Man,
I'm not saying I'm on her side at all. I just want you guys to look at this. And we heard the guy in the beginning, what he said. What made me all start with this is I want to see other people's perspective, because in the comments, you see one thing, you see this guy that's pretty known on the internet feel this way. I want to know what a lot of people think about this situation. And that's why I really want to open up this panel and have not just the normal people that come up, but a lot more other people. Do not hesitate to hit the invite button to come on, because I want to hear people's opinion on this. So, okay, here we go. What'd I do?
Nick, please call my parents, Nick. Please, my code is 061787. Nick, when he gives you my phone, please call my mom. It's called Mommy in my phone. Please call my mom or my sister.
Mommy,
okay?
oh, that's messed up, man.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Nah, but he was frustrated, calm, quote unquote.
Right now.
Fake calm.
I got Grady and Ralph.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
He became Mr. Brooks after that.
But maybe it's just me, but you mentioned that the dude said I'm her friend, right? So they're not
Huh?
together,
I'm
right?
what? Yeah, he said they're
Um,
friends.
okay. What up, 420? Um, so they're just friends. So that means now when the cop was kind of trying to get her arm and he was kind of just like standing there, he was like, "Oh, he's on top of her." He's not on top of her. He was standing over her, like literally kind of holding her. Like he was moving a few inches, but he knew if he would have made a jerk movement, he could have popped her shoulder out of place. He was being real gentle, to be honest. Now, should he have been trying to do it in the first place? I don't know. I wouldn't. You know what I mean? But then again, I
Mhm.
didn't just work 12 hours. You know what I'm saying? Hearing the same shit all day. You know what I mean? So it's not bothering him. He in there just typing in his little laptop. She back there crying and shit. He knows getting caught on camera. He don't give a fuck.
Right.
He feel like he's straight. I don't think she got a case. This shit funny as hell.
And
I
the
don't think
way
she
he's
got a
doing
case.
it is very arrogant. Like, okay,
Yeah, but
well,
I mean,
just
yeah,
wait till he start
yeah,
talking to them. You know,
yeah. I
it's
mean,
just like,
he's being a sore winner. That's what he's being a sore winner.
he just knows his authority, and that's the thing. You
I
know what I
think he's
mean? He
being a
knows his
dick.
authority, and he like, look, I said what I said. I said it twice. You either got my name or you didn't. You either got my badge number or you didn't. It's not my problem. I'm telling you, either you sign it, you don't sign it, you're going to jail. She like, wait, no. I just want that part could be a little bit twisted up and kind of help her because she's like, wait, no, I just want to get because she had to get it typed. But I'm saying if you're gonna be questioning this man and asking him his information, be ready to type it in. Don't keep asking him and asking him and asking him. And then now you ready. Now you want to ask him again in a, you know,
Well, then,
attitude type way, and then think he gonna want to keep saying the same thing over and over.
Naomi, the thing is though, I you don't know like how much hearing people have, and I was
True.
questioning that. She was standing way at the car when he told the guy, "If you don't sign it, you'll go to jail."
But he told her too, though.
He did, but I question how much hearing she has because she was asking the questions over and over. So instead of
Yeah, but I do honestly, I'm gonna be 100%. She did ask it over and over, and I do think she was doing it out of trying to take a little bit more control and authority with him being in his line of authority. Because I'm gonna show you who she is. So she's probably someone that's used to be more dominant and stuff like that, but not in a bad way. But she kind of feels like, wait, you told me this, and that. And now, you even said, I may not have known. But to my knowledge, when you go into certain parks like this, it says the time right there, big as heck. Some have little smaller entries that don't say it though. So we don't know exactly what area this is in.
right.
So she wanted to probably take control of a situation where somebody already got the top-notch control over you right now.
But I'm just saying,
and I feel that there should be something there to protect us from that at the same time.
But I'm just saying, as a police officer, I think that he should have just assumed, not knowing all of her medical, like any of her medical stuff, that maybe she didn't hear him, and he should have just answered her again for the third time. If he had to answer,
he could have just answered her again for the third time, yes. But
and it wouldn't have escalated.
But even after he would have said it or not said it, he asked her after that, so are you going to sign it? And she clearly said what?
She said, I will sign it when I get your information. And that's the
okay
thing.
And when he said, I'm not going to give you that, so are you going to sign it or not?
And she said, no, when I get your information.
She said no. He got them handcuffs out, and she said, I'm gonna sign it, I'm gonna sign it, I'm gonna sign it, I'm gonna sign it.
But he was already done. By that point, he was already done. So it wasn't no. If he would have just let her sign it, it would all over.
He should have let her sign it, and she should have. Well, she should have fought. She should have signed it anyway and fought it in court because he's not the judge.
And
But he-
either way, oh my
Either
bad.
way, if I was in this situation, I don't listen. I don't want to argue with you. I may say a couple of words. Hold on, let me put my chips down. I may say a couple of words
Are we camming
to
up again?
you, or sometimes I may not. I was just eating, or I may not. Like when they come to my window and they ask certain questions, I'll just be like, do you know what you're doing? I may say no, whatever. If I say like, no, I didn't do this, and this and that, and they're like, yes, you did. From that point, I'm just gonna be quiet because I know that me arguing with you is not gonna get me anywhere. I can say no, I didn't all day, but you already made your mind up to say I did. I'm being quiet. Right. Give me whatever you need to give me, and I'm gonna go about my business. Now, if I'm like, okay, well, you probably seen that wrong because of this, and they're kind of like, oh, well, were you this? And we can have a conversation. Mm-hmm. We can have a conversation. But once they have it in their mind that this is that and there's no other, there's no point in me arguing. It's an argument I can't win. And instead of me raising my blood pressure and arguing back and forth when I know it's going to either be the same outcome or worse, I'm going to just shut up. Anything else they ask me, I'm going to just be quiet until they put that ticket in my window. I'm going to sign it and be like, to me, that just means, are we done? And if we're done, we're done. So I just gotta do all of that because I'm not. One thing I don't like them to do is I got in trouble for this. Maybe we could do some stories on Naomi once you guys get to know me. But for an officer trying to snatch me out of the car, that's one thing I'm not okay with. Mm-hmm. Don't snatch me out the car. Don't snatch me out the car. Like, I just feel
you don't like being roughhouse.
I don't want anybody to just put their hands on me. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, if you tell me to get out the car and I'm getting out the car, why do I need an extra? Like I'm a kid or something. Like, why do I need an extra manhandle with me already doing what you're telling me to do? So because I can get that, but she was in a position where she could have just said, you know, her friend signed it, but be like, hey, bro, like make it funny. Hey, bro, you signed it. All right. We're going to handle this together. All right, bye, officer. You know, and I could have probably made that officer's day like, hey, they was real cool. He probably could have backed it up and been like, you know what? You was cool as hell. Give me them tickets back. Y'all go on about your business.
And that could cause.
But you know what I can say by looking at her background? She's not too, like, it's not like she's unfamiliar with Atlanta. Mm-hmm. So we're going to knock that out. Right out the water. She has some familiarness with Atlanta. What time is this happening? I can't even see. But military time, my military people. What is, I don't know if this is right. 002423, I think. Let me make it big.
What?
Wrong.
There's nothing past 2400. It starts. There's no 2400 actually.
Okay, so there's double zeros. Then there's 24, and then there's 23.
Okay.
Or am I reading it wrong? Is that wrong? And I should be reading the part after that? The 0400?
Okay, listen.
What part am I supposed to read?
It starts from 0 is 12 at night. It's 1 a.m. I mean, it's 12 a.m.
So it's 12:24.
No, okay, listen. There's no 24. There's just 23.
That's what I'm saying. So is it 12, 24, and 23 seconds?
So what time are you looking at? What is the military?
Look at the screen. It's on your screen as well.
What does it say? 24, 23.
It's really little on mine because I'm looking on StreamYard.
I see.
But it says, okay, so it says the date, then it says 00.
Yeah, I see.
423.
I see.
Do you see what I'm saying? Where the fuck is that?
Is that?
So,
I don't
so
think
is it 12, 24, and 23 seconds? Someone tell me. Or
I mean, it might be 12, 23.
Okay, yeah, 12, 24, and thank you. That's what I'm saying. 12, 24, and 23 seconds is what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah, because it's zeros. It's 3.
Sorry. Well, maybe she may not think that in Atlanta. I don't know what part of Atlanta she's in, but maybe I don't know if all parks close early, but I know some close at like literally 6 o'clock. Some close at 10. I don't know if there's 24-hour parks. I doubt it. I don't know if there's ones that go to midnight. I don't know. But at least if there's midnight parks, and I know they cut it down a lot more because of like the homeless population and so many crimes and things going on in these parks, at least you know you're 24 hours, I mean, not 24 hours, 24 minutes late if it's a midnight park. So at the end of the day, you know you're wrong. So even if he was nice enough to give you a slap on the wrist, he doesn't really have to do that. You're an adult. You know you're wrong. You know it's after midnight, if it was even midnight of it. So at least just sign it and say, hey, officer, I know I messed up. Sign it. Boom, go on. Oh, you wouldn't have got thrown on the floor. You wouldn't have got your headscarf snatched off. You wouldn't have had to show everybody your braids with your little ponytail. You wouldn't have had to do none of that. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, I'm saying all of that, and it seems like I'm completely on their side. No. Did it had to lead to this? Absolutely not. So let's just continue.
All right, look, Naomi, you see how the time's changing? That's a time, right?
Yes, that's what I'm saying. So it's
Those are minutes.
12:24, and
Those
these
are
are
minutes.
seconds.
Yeah. Okay. Got it.
I'm right. I was right.
I'm being slow.
Yeah,
My
I was
brain's
right.
not working right. The 24 threw me
So
off.
let's listen to what they're saying, though. Listen. I'm going to speed it up a little bit, y'all, because I really want to have an open conversation on it. So let me see. I thought it was a charge on there, but it ain't coming up. So right now, to me, it seems like when that other dude came up to him and he's like, so what charges can we give him type deal? What, you know, what we going to do? Type deal. I think they're trying to find any and everything on this person, you know? Let me pop something real quick.
That's the thing that is a problem, is there is a financial incentive. So
Right.
whenever they get somebody for one thing and then start adding things on top of it, on top of that, sometimes that leads young people down like a path that they can't turn back from.
Yeah.
And I don't know if
Can I show you another picture of this young lady?
I got her
This is her.
Instagram.
This is her, right? You
want her
know, and
Instagram?
she's no, I got it. I have all
Oh,
that.
Okay.
Trust me, I got it. So this is another picture of her. You know, very a naturalist, you know, from what I see. And we're gonna go through her Instagram. We're gonna go have her Facebook, I have her Twitter, I have all that or whatever. And I eventually want to reach out to her because I feel like, yeah, she could have just been like, cool, but we don't know. Just like everybody keeps saying, we don't know what his day was like before. You don't know what her day was like before. She's in the park chilling with her friend, having a cool time. Yes, slap me on the wrist, tell me go, and that's it. It didn't need to escalate from that. But this is a book, you know, she's promoting. And here it is, Love More, Journey on More book. So this is like a Black business type thing. We'll get into more about her and things like that. But there's no reason to have this woman in this situation where she looks scared. She's like, please don't hurt me. Please don't hurt me. She doesn't know what's going to go. Black women have to think of it as Sandra Bland. You know what I'm saying? Sandra Bland's situation is so crazy. Looks like they taking pictures of her when she's already dead, trying to have all these different things because she stood up. So when she gets in the car and at the ending, when they cut the camera off, I got the extended version, which is what this one is. So I hope it shorts more than the one that I seen. But they cut it off when she's like, God, please, don't let anything happen to me. I don't know where I'm going, but don't let nothing happen to me. And then the guy cuts off his camera. So we don't know what happens to that. But look at the fear in her. That's not acting right here. This is not acting.
He laughed and said, she's praying for me now.
She what?
He laughed and said, she's praying for me now. I saw that.
It's crazy. And then he cuts it off. So we don't know what happens after this. And then for all we know, he could say, no, none of that happened. She was being exaggerative. So I do want to promote whatever she's promoting with this book. I looked into this little book, and I believe it's about this young little girl right here. And so we'll get into that more. Hopefully, if I can get in contact with her, I want to talk more about a little about the situation, but more on this book and her journey, because she has a lot of stuff going for her. She's an entrepreneur, and things like that. So let's get on to the video and what made her be, what made her be known to us right now. Here we go. Listen, she's begging. Now, this part, I do believe she's scared because she doesn't know what's going to happen. But I also believe she does not know what's going to happen to her at this point because she didn't see how that can go from that. I do know she knows he's recording, so she at least wants that to be known, that she is afraid. She doesn't know what's going to happen. She's saying, take me to the hospital. Do I think she's in a dire situation to where, it's life-threatening? No. Do I feel like she's in pain? Probably. But when we look more into her, she is very, athletic and things like that. But to be thrown in certain positions, we don't know exactly. And even we're just seeing it from a video camera point of view. So we can't see everything as if we're there. All right. This sounds crazy.
Oh my God, please.
I'm going to thank you, Stay, because I see how you are pretty much kind of like me. I'm being a little bit going to one side right now, but you're kind of staying in the middle. I like that. I really like people that can just stay in the middle. This is what it is. This is what it is. Facts over feelings. Love it.
Fact.
I'll put one up in a second. Give me a second.
I'm not gonna lie, like, I'm pro police, but her crime happened.
So she's into athletics. We'll get into that.
That falls under disorderly. This is interfere by acts of physical obstruction under the pursuit of a
What is disorder?
occupation. Yeah, subsection 7.
Zena, are you talking about in Atlanta at this specific park or in parks in the area? Let me know.
What's the code section?
Subsection 7.
No, what's the whole?
106-81.
There's more. We'll get to her.
Yeah, subsection 7. So,
There's more that I'm going to show you about her. She's a very intelligent woman. She's a director. She's an entrepreneur. There's a lot of stuff she has going on in her life. So I know this is going to be a life-changing experience for her. And I feel like it's one that could have been definitely avoided. So with you trying to just see her body and if she's average or not, look at her mind. There's a lot in there. So we're going to keep it going.
7. Female came up. Explained the same thing to her. Let her know that she could take it from being a part of our house. And she was like, I signed it. So if you don't sign it, you're going to jail. She was like, what's your name? So I'm giving her all that stuff. Like, don't sign it? I'm like, no, let's sign it. She started asking me all these other
Precinct 6, 1115 President Avenue on Eastern Street.
Then when I took the cuffs out, she was like, oh, you signed it. So I was like, nah, too late. Now it's time to put handcuffs on. She was just saying, get me on home. Well, I just got the city charge. Being able to park out the house. She's playing over his head back and hard working right now.
26-8.
So I did take it to the ground, but it wasn't like it was full seven. It just like a six.
Hey, bro, do me a favor. Stay on that real quick, man. We still talking real quick, man. I'll be over there with you in a second, bro.
So, like I said, I did a last week. I was with no punches or nothing like that.
Still resisting, though.
She wanted me on. I didn't want to take it to the other stuff, so I was.
National line, subject to 7. I mean, that's the only thing that I can find. Like,
Hey, yo, my man.
What's up, sir? You okay? Yeah, I'm good. There's a female, so I didn't take it to the house. So, pulled up behind him. We had a drink part of the house. So, started like, give him a copy. So, first,
that has broke down.
What's the code for the park?
110 and 60.
110, that's it.
Yeah, use the park at night. So, explain to him that he's going to copy charge. He was like, do I have to sign it? Explain to him that he signed it. So he signed it. My female, the same thing to her. She was like, I'm not signing it. So she was like, I explained to her. I said, okay, if you don't sign it, go to jail. What's your last number? What's your name? What's your first name? I'm not telling you the first name. Officer Brooks, 745. Explained that to her. Then I told her, actually, yeah, you gonna sign it? No, she's fine. She's one more. I said, listen, I'm one more time. Are you gonna sign it? She said, no. So now I want to take handcuffs off. I said, oh, no, I'm signing it now. I said, no, I don't play like that. You're going to jail. So, she was like pulling away all this stuff. Yeah, she was pulling away, wasn't getting her hand, she was cutting her hand out. So I was able to get one hand, she won't get the other. I did do a little sweep put on her hand. No punches on her, anything like that. So, just one thing.
Are y'all listening to that conversation?
Yeah. And he didn't tell her, again, he didn't tell her that signing the ticket does not mean guilt. And that's what he
That's what I think would have told. I think that would have helped out a lot if he was just like, look. But he was just done in his head, you could tell. If he was like, look, by you signing this ticket, he gave the other boy to me a little bit more information. He made her stand to the side. I think he was just trying to see what was going on or whatever. But then he calls her over and he's like, look, you're going to do this or do this. But he could have just said, this is not saying you're guilty of anything. This will give you a chance to what we can't do right now. I can't sit here and have you explain to me. You know, I got other things to do. But this is just saying I will show up and, you know, explain to the judge what was going on. That's it. Like, he didn't need to make it all crazy and things like that. It just doesn't need to get to this point. But I'm going to continue to play it while I go grab my stuff. All right.
No, that's you're looking at it. Yeah, because we only found the disorderly and it has a subsection which says interference.
It's not in the see what.
Now I went ahead once upon a time and get on us about realizing physical instructor or another.
And it's posted right here on the entrance.
Yeah. That's the
that's on the
yeah.
joint.
Yeah.
Okay. That's the other physical instructor. Okay. That's what that is.
Everybody always want to change the story.
I already know.
How are you okay, man? Everything sounds like you was
No, it was a female. I mean, he just asked me one time, like, do I have to sign it? I'm like, listen, you don't sign it. Physically take it good. Just sign it.
I thought you were on track stop.
Yeah.
Like, I thought you were on track stop, so I was like,
So I go to speak with her? No, I'm not talking right now.
She is complaining of the arm and that back there. Yeah, he signed it. She's going to jail. She wants you to have her phone.
She's going to jail.
When you don't give me your hand, when you don't turn her, when you don't put your hands
She said she was going to sign the papers when you were trying to grab her hand. That's all you wanted was her to sign the papers. You asked me the same thing. You asked her the same thing. She wanted to have a conversation.
You're right. Yes, sir.
Here we go. That's what this is going to be, okay, man? See that? This is what we're making. See this on? Yeah, that's the way you're reaching up here.
This is pretty.
Yeah, well, you see how many moves are going? You move it up and down, slide it up and down on your wrist.
Naomi.
Oh, great. She's not going to break up. Because I know when I get down there, she's going to go to complaining. So.
You got the number already, right? You call them up. Is this really necessary? Like, you can't have this anymore? I didn't know where she's going, so I can contact her. She's going to Drake Hospital.
He said that he knew he shouldn't have slammed that girl.
Naomi.
Did you hear what he said he did to her to the other cop? Like he did that little leg swoop and slammed her on the ground type deal.
Huh?
Do you think that was necessary? A girl in a dress to do one of them out here, we would call that the skyline sweep. You like knock their legs out of them and like flip them and make them fall, like kick their legs from under them and let them fall. That's what they call that. It seems like that's what he did to her, and it's like for real. And someone also in the chat said this. Look, where's it at? I'm gonna start with this one. Her man should have explained it to her, which he only says it's his friend, and she says the same thing. A familiar face explaining to you would make you understand better in a tense situation. So all she's feeling on attack right now. She's, what's gonna happen? What's going on? What's gonna happen? With him saying, look, hey sis, I signed it already. What he's saying is, you know, we could just sign it and go on about our business. We were here after hours. Yes, we didn't see the sign, but guess what? That's our fault. let's just sign it and get up out of here. That could have eased the situation over right there. I think that's a very true statement.
Hey, Naomi.
Yeah.
I was doing some research because I wanted to know if there was any way I could find out exactly where Shady Valley Park. Well, no, yeah, Shady Valley Park was. I'm gonna send
Right.
you. I'm gonna send you a link real quick. This is the Atlanta Police Department's website.
In private chat or on IG?
In the private chat. In the private chat.
Okay, cool.
I'm putting it in here so it's easier to get. This
Okay.
is the news page of the Atlanta Police Department, and if from that link, if you just click on the news button itself, it'll do a whole breakdown, even by date. If you're looking at it right now, if you just hit the news button and you go down by date and you go to the tabs, if you look at the 9th, it's at 3:10 p.m. Wait, no, I'm sorry. On the 10th of August, it says
So you
AD
said scroll
statement.
down. Okay, so I clicked on it and then I click on where?
Okay,
It says
so you
8:10
see,
and it says what?
it says 8:10. No, yeah, on the bottom is the dates. So it says 8:10, 6:14. It says APD statement and body worn camera footage. Arrest inside Shady Valley Park. And it says RE. It says RE before it. That means it's a re-upload because it happened on the 9th. So that means
I don't see a RE. I just see the 10th. Okay, when I click on it. Okay, let's finish watching the end of this and then we're gonna pop into that.
So I wanted you to pull it up so you can look at the statement, but go ahead.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We're
we
gonna
can
pull
do
it up after this video. I just want everybody to get the full context of it, and we're gonna go into other things about her. That, since my original screen clicked down, I have so much more, but I might have to bring that up later. There's things that people still can't understand or want to know, but let's just finish this up. We got about 15 minutes, a little bit less. Let's see. I just want to see you guys' opinions, so feel free to either pop up or write in the chat. Here's the link. By the way, I do have it on a faster mode. In the description box, I give you 2 different places you can go and see this full out for yourself. This one that I'm watching is more full out than 11 Live News. 11 9 News kind of like cuts it off a little bit, so it's only like 37 minutes, but this one is the full one of the 44 minutes so that they gave us.
061787.
Sure. Hey, what was that?
Okay. Listen, my man, back up. That's what I said. We rolled the windows that way. You got all your things wrong.
What happened? All right,
bro. Appreciate you. Like the charge of the way it's written. See the code? If it didn't match their book, they wouldn't write the ticket. So I went ahead. I was like this, like,
no, I don't always come over here. That's the same thing they got in the jail.
So I went ahead. If I went ahead and took a picture of their book, that y'all
send that to me, son.
I'll send it to you.
They use a bar at night. I know that. That's all. I come over here.
On a white, they got all that on there.
Like you said, she so that's Yeah, you good, man. We ain't no big one. We'll take it back. Go straight down.
Nah, I can take a trip. I got to y'all okay.
Yeah, you good? Yeah, man, ain't no telling how long we gonna be standing by.
Hey, sir. Is this your car? Okay, you gotta get inside your car and leave the car, sir. Yeah, I know, but you need to get inside the car.
People always want to play that game, like they're not signing the ticket. Then when you take the cuffs off, oh, I'm signing. All right, once I take the cuffs off, I said, well, yeah, no. And then you give a fair warning. So several times.
Get him on now, so
Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
You didn't check yet, right?
So right now I want to know, everyone in the chat, everyone in the comment section, all I want to know, all you got to write is hers or ATLPD. So are you more leaning towards her side that, you know, whatever you think, or ATLPD, this is the necessary actions, or her side, this was a park situation. It should have been, we didn't know, and we could go. So everybody in the chat right now, everybody in the comment section right now, put hers or ATLPD. Let me know what side you are on. Also, I'm going to put in the community tab the same thing so we can see a percentage. I want to know whose side you guys are on, y'all. Let me know. And if you want to write an explanation under that, go ahead, press return. Write an explanation under that and why you chose what you chose. Because there's a lot of ups and downs with this situation. And I just want to see where a lot of people stand in this. And while you're at it, make sure you guys go ahead and hit that subscribe button and that like button. Keep this all in the algorithm because things like this need to be shown. Attention and awareness needs to be brought to it. So make sure you hit that like button and that subscribe button, y'all. And we gonna get back to it. Here we go.
Yeah.
You checked already?
They checking down for the escape.
anything else, so you can let him go ahead and pull out.
No, I'm good. Once you get in the jail, like I said, I'm gonna shoot over the green. Because I know once we get to the jail,
still pending.
I can go ahead down. All right.
sit back now, so put your seatbelt on. I'll take you to the hospital now. All black people in the custody, showing around graded detention. Talking about 3-3.
Sorry, I'm hurting really bad. Please take me to the hospital.
We're in right to the hospital now.
How long will it take?
I'm not sure. We're en route right now.
I can't hear you.
We're en route to the hospital.
How long will it take to get to the hospital?
Y'all let me know. ATLPD or her side, Angel. This is the part I'm going to take a look at because it cut off in the original video I seen. So I want to see just how much we get to see from this point because he does cut it off in the other video, or whoever put it in there cut it off. We could probably make this a little faster. I just want to see what she's going to say. Maybe nothing. I made it double time, so we'll see. Let's see what the chat has to say. Talk to me, y'all. So, okay, I see what we're getting. So I said, whose side? PD, this time only. Every situation is different. Yes, we're going to go off of this situation here at hand that we're watching now. Only this situation. So, ATLs. You on their side, eh, boy, okay. Anybody on Angel's side? She went back to crying. Like, stay. You gotta pop up. Pop up on the panel. That's so hilarious. Yep.
I am, in a way. Because, Naomi, I've had CPI training.
Hold on, Nat. I'm gonna come to you right now. There is a real police misconduct out there, but this is not it. What? Okay.
Look, hold on. Stay made a comment and said, I think no, I don't know if it was Stay or somebody else. They said it was a double shooting that day. I was looking at Atlanta's news.
Where's that comment?
Well, it's way up there somewhere.
I
don't know if it was Stay or somebody else. They said it was a double homicide that day. Earlier that day. Are you done with the video?
I'm done with the video.
Okay. But yeah, I'm looking at this news timeline, and I don't think
is it
homicide of
this one?
2 teenagers.
Is it
Okay,
Zena
so
right
look. Yeah, Zena. Okay, so look, I'm. Can I share my screen? Real quick?
For sure. No problem.
All right, hold on. Let me see here. Okay, so this is All right, so this I'm gonna go from the beginning, so y'all know I ain't capping.
No problem, Stay.
All right. So let me well, I don't need to, okay. So this is Atlanta's police department website. You know, click on it, go back, whatever. Atlanta PD. All right. So this is the. You know, you can start from the beginning because people is slow. I think it was news,
so
right?
The full context of it. Thank you for this.
Yeah. I was looking for. Hold on. Okay, so this part is APD. Okay. All right, so when you get to APD or whatever, it gives you a full breakdown of everything that's happening as far as crime. So I'm gonna enlarge this. Give me a second. So what I was doing is I was looking at this and I was looking at the addresses. So let's
Right.
go to what I was going to first is okay. So let's go to this. Okay. So they say it happened on the 9th, right? So this is the 9th at 10:27. Somebody gets shot at I gotta put my screen down and I gotta fix it so I can show people multiple things. Hold on. Let me see.
Okay.
I made it share only one
So we've
screen at a
seen
time.
that this happened. Just to clear it up for you, we've seen that it was what 12:24 when we looked at it. So
Yeah.
we're gonna say like 12:20, maybe the initial contact, or even a little bit before that, 12:15 a.m. initial contact.
Right.
Just saying. Go ahead.
Put the screen back up. Put my screen back. I shared it. Okay. Because this is what I wanted to do. Oh, if we look at 8-9, person shot at 500 McDaniel Street Southwest. All right. So what I did was the park that they arrested her at was called Hidden Valley. Hidden Valley is right here.
Hidden Valley, or is it
It's
Hidden
called
Valley?
Hidden Valley. It's Hidden Valley Park.
Okay.
Okay, so this is Georgia. This is Atlanta. Right? All right.
Because he did
This
yell out, there could be shootings or other violence going on.
Yeah.
And then he's like, we ain't never got no calls. But go ahead.
Yeah, exactly. This is Hidden Valley, where they arrested her.
I thought
Anywhere
it
in the
was
park
Shady
area.
Park. Was it Shady Park
Nope.
or
It
Hidden
says,
Valley?
look at this. It says Hidden Valley. I'm gonna show you.
No, I'm talking about where she was at. No, you continue to do what you're doing. I'm looking at you. I got you.
No. Somebody else might be thinking that too. So I'm gonna show you this. I'm gonna go to the page 1, where the most recents are, and this is where hers is. I found this interesting. Look, this is where hers is. It was uploaded on the 10th. Look at that date. It happened on the 9th at night. They uploaded
On
it
the
at
9th
6.
at night? Okay.
Yeah. Remember we were just looking at the date and the time, right?
No, look, it says on August 8th, 2022, Angel and an unnamed male were hanging out at Shady Valley Park in Northeast Atlanta.
Look. Shady Valley Park.
Let me see.
Oh, I put Hidden Valley. Hold on. I put Hidden Valley. Wait a minute.
It's Shady Valley Park. Come on now, you know I like my facts to be straight. Shady Valley Park. You can see how far Shady Valley is from Hidden Valley, but they were at Shady Valley.
So that's 20 minutes. The other one is 30 minutes. It's just a 10-minute difference.
Okay.
So yeah, this is Shady Valley.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So Shady Valley Park. All right. So Shady Valley Park. But look at all right. So this is the date. What I'm saying is this is the date that they uploaded the video to the website.
On 10th, right?
It should have been uploaded that night.
But it was in the middle of the night, so it's gonna
okay.
And since
right.
Since it was already midnight when they did it, it's gonna be the 9th. So this would have happened the next day. So what was that at 6 p.m.? So this would have happened the next day at 6 p.m.
Right.
It wouldn't have happened when they were there. Because if they were there on the let me look. If they were there on, let me fast this up a little bit. If they were there 8-9 at 12-11, so they were there. I don't know when he made his initial contact because he's putting her hands on her.
Okay. Wait a minute. Look, real quick. You click on it.
So no. Listen. This is probably why that it would be, because when you look at the first part of the tape, it's 8/8/2022. So it starts on the 8th. It goes into the 9th. So this would have happened the night after this happened. This would have happened the night after this altercation happened, if what you're showing is it. I'm gonna go and dig to the nitty gritty.
Yeah.
So okay, what are you showing me, Papa?
This is the Atlanta news, right? So this is from the body cam footage. This is pretty much the statement, right? It says, as a part of Atlanta efforts to address park safety in response to safety concerns after this August 2nd homicide and Mill Park and August 7th homicide, In Rosa L. Burney Park, Atlanta police officers have been instructed to increase police patrols inside city parks.
Right.
During a patrol, officer encountered two people. What does it say? Around 11:50 p.m. on August
Mhm.
8th, right?
Okay, so this
So it was
August 8th is her day.
yeah, it
So
was going.
this
It was
is
not.
okay.
It
So
was at night.
this is it right here. Good, right here,
Yeah,
because this is around
yeah,
the time.
yeah. So it was the night of August 8th.
Correct.
It was going. It was going into the ninth,
And tonight,
right?
yes.
So it
Yep.
was. It was not. It was the ninth, but crack of dawn, first thing in the morning, right? So
Correct.
if it happened that night, why didn't they upload it the afternoon of the ninth? Why didn't they? Why did? And look, I'm gonna show you something else. I'm gonna show you why. Because they were editing the footage. Why they were editing the
Oh,
footage,
they
I don't
edited a
know.
lot.
Okay, look. It says right here. You see where it says RE before the
Mm-hmm.
semicolon?
Mm-hmm.
That means it's re-uploaded.
Okay.
It's
Come on, computer
re-uploaded.
whiz.
So they uploaded it at 9. Someone must have saw it and I was like, nah, take it down. We're gonna edit and re-upload it real quick.
Fix him up.
Because look, y'all probably don't know that you can do this, but if you click on this, right, you get to see the whole statement, right?
Okay.
Then
Wait,
I
what did
think
you
I
click
did.
on?
Look, I'm gonna show you right now.
Is it
I'm on the
stop?
Atlanta Police Department. If you click on about APD and go down to news, it's gonna give you the timeline of everything. We're gonna do it again. Look, give you the timeline of everything. If you want to see what the fuck going on, look,
Mm-hmm.
this is when they uploaded it. It's a re-upload because it happened on the 9th in the morning. What? Well, but the night before, actually going into the night. So it should have been uploaded in the afternoon, but it was uploaded that 48 hours almost later.
Exactly.
You see
Ridiculous.
what I'm saying? Now, if you click on it, it's a link. It's a link because it got the underline. You click on it. You feel me? Click on the link, and then when
Mhm.
you pull up a statement or whatever, you scroll all the way down to the bottom. You click on this. It's the whole
And
video
it
raw
shows you the
footage.
whole document. What is that? A
Yeah,
PDF?
it shows you the whole video. It's a
Okay,
video.
great.
It's an MP4. This is
There
actually
we
an
go.
hour
I want
long.
to see that. I want to see that better because that's a different view.
This is an hour long. Yeah,
I don't want to see the hour long, but okay, can we see the altercation part? Pop that up. That's a
yeah,
better freaking view.
Let's
yeah.
see the minutes before he pulls up. And
Yes.
Right.
then
The minutes before he pulls up, and then when she says no, 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 and that whole altercation right there.
All right.
Hey, Guy. What's up, puppy? Mr. Guy in the
Can y'all
building.
hear it?
He does, I guess that view for view type deal, but he's very, like, if you need knowledge. No, wait, pause it. But if you need knowledge on like certain things on your YouTube, how to do this, how to do that, other than the view for view or share for share thing, he's really
I know who
someone good
James.
to
I
go
know who
to.
James Gype is.
I'm
I know
not
who James
talking
Gype.
to you. I'm talking to everybody else.
I'm messing with.
If you need information on like certain things, because I could be like, hey, how do I use this button, or how do I do this, or how do I do that? He can help you out. He's great. He's very sarcastic and he's very just straightforward. So don't take that, personal or anything like that. But he's good, knowledge on how to do certain things, or even like titles. If I'm like, hey, is this title good, or is it too much? Because he's gonna say, hey, that's too much, you rank too much. He's real good on all that. So that's James. Much love to James. All right, go ahead.
Lil Fezzy, as in little pheasant. That's funny. You have a picture of a small bird, which is a
Oh,
pheasant.
cute.
Yeah. Now you said it means regarding. No, it does not mean regarding. It was uploaded to a website. When you upload something, certain things are set in place to automatically identify what that upload is. And when it says RE right before the semicolon with no space, that means re-upload.
With no space? The space means what?
Well, I mean, okay, so it says RE. You know on the old VCRs, RE for record or REC. and shit like that. Or the old VCRs, the digital boxes. It'll say now if you go on YouTube and you can re-upload videos, YouTube will say it's a re-upload.
Right. Yeah. Well, how will it say it's a re-upload?
When you re-upload something, it's like, okay, so someone can take an old video from their YouTube channel, right? And they can say, "Oh man, this is a classic, man. My fans been asking for this old video. I re-rendered it. The sound is better, and I'm gonna put it back." And then if you see a YouTuber, put the RE with the RE is supposed to mean re-upload.
Re-upload. Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Like you put the RE and then the space, then the title, but you put it before the title, so it's a re-upload. Like if you look.
Oh, okay. YouTube doesn't just do it. You would put RE.
Yeah, you would put well. I mean, there are ways you can re-upload things through YouTube as well, and it'll say it's a re-upload. I mean,
so Naomi, when I worked in the group home, we had to take a non-crisis intervention course.
And not what?
I might be wrong. Hold on.
Like it's a non-violent intervention course, like a CPI. We had to get a certification, and I know they gave it to probation officers, and then some law enforcement agencies would take that same.
All right, I'm done eating now.
That same course, and I just don't see that officer implementing anything non-violent in his actions with her. Like
you said, you don't see him having anything non-violent.
That's in an email. It's not an email.
He's escalating.
But I want to know. Okay, so what are you trying to say, Preach, with this whole thing? What's the bigger point of it?
Well, the bigger point I was trying to make is someone said the shootings led to him being aggressive or being a little bit more aggressive. And yeah,
that's what saying this happened earlier in the day, earlier in the night, as I should say.
Right. No. This happened. What happened to her? You see how it's the 8th right here?
Yeah, because they see her later on the 8th. Because this is 23.
Right, but it's not later on. It's 5 seconds later. Look.
No. Yeah, this is no. Yeah. I see what you're saying now. I thought you were showing me something else where it was earlier. Yes, because they meet her at the latest minutes of 11 p.m. at night to where it's going to 12 a.m. in the morning to where it's the next day. That's where they're meeting them. So what are you saying now?
What I was saying is someone said in the chat earlier, it might be because of the shootings, a little bit wound up, and that's why he went too far. I'm saying, that might be something to it. It might be an increase in police presence, and when police feel like it's a lot of crime going on around them, they get a little bit antsy because their lives are on the line. Anybody would.
Right.
So I was just looking down at the news reports, and I'm just looking up until the days leading to that to see why the cops would be so on edge. And so I'm just looking at this shit, and this is just from the 2nd. Look, person shot. August 2nd, 7:15. August 2nd, fatal shooting at a different address. This is all different shit. Toddler shot at 500 Peters. Homicide at Arthur Langford Parkway. A fire in the 2400 block of Colorado. Another person shot on the 4th. So this is from the 2nd. Yeah, this is the 4th. On August the 4th.
But we're talking about, if anything, we would be talking about the 7th, 8th.
Yeah, if he was on that toddler.
Okay, so let's do that. So let's do that.
That's going to matter at that point. 7th,
none of that's going to matter. Okay, wait a minute.
More than that, it's like, okay, now overkill.
When you read when we were reading the dissertation, they put in not the or whatever the breakdown. They were saying, from the span of shootings from the 2nd going on, they've increased police presence, right? So up until that time, wait a minute, let me see. Let's just do the 7th. From the 7th, there was a fire, a sick person, then there was a homicide at there was another person shot at 7:09. Another person shot at 10:36 that same day. Then another person shot at 10:38 that same day or same night. And then that's when it stopped. And then on the 9th in the morning, a person was shot. And then on the 9th, 2 minutes later, a person was stabbed. Then that's the morning of the 9th. A person was shot, a person was stabbed. The morning of the 9th. And then I don't know what an OIS is. What is an OIS? At 3:10 p.m., a sound provided on by APD Hampton involved shooting. Oh, he must have spoke.
Okay, I do want to say something
I don't know.
After this. So you said he spoke on what?
I don't know. It says sound provided on by APD
But is
deputy
it
chief
okay?
Hampton.
That's the deputy. They showed the chief. His name is whoever it was.
Chief
his name
Hampton.
was it Hampton? No, I need to look it up because I don't believe that was the last name I seen. I could be wrong. Chief.
Let me see what this is.
ATLPD, because that's not who I'm thinking of.
No, look.
All right, good afternoon, Deputy Chief Charles Jr. About 12:43 this afternoon.
Oh, a cop was shot 3 o'clock in the afternoon that day.
Oh wow!
Information on the
Was
call.
it one of his buddies to where he was super hyped? But why would you take it out on any of us? Do you see what I'm saying? And I'm gonna show.
Wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. We fucked up even worse because look,
like
the original date was the 8th, right? August 8th. So we missed the day. So on the 7th, you see how there's
no, we're
nothing
not gonna go to the 7th because it literally was supposed to really be the 9th because it was literally minutes before the 9th.
Naomi, listen to me.
Preach.
Okay? Look at this.
Preach.
Naomi, listen. It says August 7th at 10:38 p.m. That's nighttime, right? Okay. So going from the night, you wake up that morning, then it's August the 8th in the morning. They have nothing from 7 at 10:30 at night all the way until the 9th at 10:30 a.m. That's like 48 hours of nothing. With all of these shootings, all throughout the day, all day, there's nothing for the 8th right here.
So you think he was just mad because he had to get up and go to work and he was like, fuck, my first thing is y'all in the damn park. Get out of here. Like, I don't even want to do with it, but to just get my numbers on the map, I'm going to make sure I got at least a ticket in here so I ain't got to act like I wasn't doing shit.
Okay, so look.
Is that what you think?
Well, this shit is confusing because on the bottom it says the 9th and then on the top it says the 8th. So this is the day it was put on the website, and then I guess they put it right here to try to fix it because they uploaded it at the wrong fucking time.
Can I say something real quick, Preach?
Put the damn date. Yeah.
Preach. Hold on. I'm going to take you down real quick. And then I want you to hear again, you guys, what this man says, because I want to know when I asked you this question, do you believe his first statement is true? Because we all seen that it was not this. But I do understand what he's saying. She does say, yes, I am going to. But initially, that wasn't it. So let's listen again.
Atlanta, Georgia, a cop has gone viral for the aggressive arrest of a black woman who agreed to sign the damn ticket. Here's the video.
Arrest of a woman who agreed to sign the damn ticket. One more time.
In Atlanta, Georgia, a cop has gone viral for the aggressive arrest of a black woman who agreed to sign the damn ticket. Here's the video.
Boom. You hear that, right? Do you hear that?
Yep.
But did she agree initially to sign the damn ticket, as he says?
She actually did. She said
does she? No. Does she?
She did.
No, in the beginning, she said, no, I'm not.
No,
I'm not, because you did not give me your badge number when he gave it to her multiple times. Then even after he said, I'm not going to give it to you again, he says, so are you going to sign it or not, or you're going to go to jail? She says no. So she still says, no, I'm not going to. So let me show you something that she put together while I also show you a little bit something else. So she is a director. Let me get off of this. Okay, she is a director as well. I'm going to show you a little bit about her. Let me make another tab so that way I can show you more before I even go into that extra part. So I'm going to go into this one.
My bad, Naomi.
You're good, bro. You're awesome. You're amazing. I don't want to hear you sucking, though, every time, though. Honestly.
That's what she said.
Don't want to hear it. Okay. So, wait.
Take my
armpits. What do you guys
armpits.
see right now? Okay, you guys don't see anything.
I don't think the police officer should have did that, but at the end of the day, you should just do what the police say and fight it.
Yeah, but I mean, when you just say that, Jeanette, how you say it, you should do what the police say.
Yeah, I think so.
I've had an instance, Jeanette, where it's not, I brought up the wrong one. Hold on. You can't just always do what the police say, like for real. It could lead to other stuff.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've had many corrupt cops just because they knew the area they were picking you up in. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
And so there is no, how do I make this bigger? Control plus? How would I make stuff bigger? Preach.
What do you mean make it bigger?
Like if I'm in the screen and I want to make it bigger so you guys can see the things that she's edited and done.
If it's on a web page, go to the top right, hit the dots, and then hit the plus sign.
Nah, this is an Instagram. I'm just trying.
Give me a second. Hold on.
Oh, wait. Okay, let me have it. Okay, here we go. Got it. So now I it too big. Hold on.
Okay.
But it's making the wrong side bigger. Okay, hold on. It's making... There we go. Lovely. Okay. So let me pause it. Can you guys see? This is something that she's directed. That she says she's directed. So I just want to play it. I don't know if I could play the sound. Hold on, let me see if I can play the sound. There we go. I have it at the max volume.
Satisfaction, pleasure, and strength. Welcome, essence, beauty, presence, time, spirit, form, and space. Welcome, excellence in every blessing, sacred and praise. What I seek, I have. What I wanna know, I understand. All I wish I could, I can't. Who I wanna be, I am. What I seek, I have. What I wanna know, I understand. All I wish I could, I can't. Who I wanna be, I am.
I just want you guys to get a feel of this woman and where she comes from and why she could have probably felt the way she felt when she was pushed into the situation she was. All credits to her and their group.
I am the flower, I am the bee. I am fire and I am the wind. I suck love and also I give. I am loud and I am light. I am silent and I am joy. I am brave and wonderful. God is I am the student that I need. I am the sand and I am the leaf. I am heat and I am power. I am bridge and I am power. I am peace and I am water. I am mother, I am child. I am baby, I am you. I am God, God is you. I am what I wanna know, I understand. All I wish I could again. Who I wanna be, I am. What I see, I am. What I wanna know, I understand. All I wish I could again. Who I wanna be, I am.
So that is her, her directing some things. And if you go look at her information and things like that, she has a lot of stuff that she directs, things like that. Like, I would really, really love to work with her. She's a very talented woman, and I don't feel like she should have had any of the things that was done to her.
Absolutely not.
Let me have this. Why is this doing that? There you go. Done to her. I mean, she has a lot of positive things. Books, exercises, classes. I will even show those things to you. Like, dude, I would even want to work with her to give her some of my skills. I don't think she has, certain things or whatever, but I'm saying, like, me and her could probably make a good group. Me offering the healing and the healing part of it, but her, the strength and the, all the things that she's doing, because she does a lot. This woman is a very strong woman. And I'm just like, why would you need to feel like, what made me mad out of all of it was like, yeah, restrain her. But when he brought that taser out, I was like, you are a BIT. Because without that taser, you could have got that arm around. And when someone with me, like, if I get tased, I'm going to tell you right now, plan my funeral. Because my heart is not equipped for it. I have issues with my heart as well as my son, when you have a heart murmur and things like that. No, go ahead. Boom. You do it to that point, I'm done. So that's why I don't like to get extra, upset about things or extra anything, and that's why I have high blood pressure because of all this stuff, and it just does not mix. He was very out of line. He should have called for backup immediately when he seen there was 2 people in the car. We're going to keep this very de-escalated. Does anybody have nothing to do and they could just pull up with me? Preferably a woman, now that I know there's a woman here. Because the guy never patted her down when he was like, well, see if she got any weapons. He never did. He just asked her, hey, do you got anything in this? You got this? She's like, no. He never rubbed her down. You know why? Because what she had on was as thin as paper. You could see if she had anything on her. What is she gonna hold? A big Glock? Even a deuce in her cage? No, you're not in any type of danger. Is she gonna put a blade in her cooch? I doubt it. In her buns? I doubt it. Not with the woman we're thinking about. Because once you should have got up there, you should have went like, hey, can I have both of your guys' ID? You guys stay right there. No crazy movements. Come to the front of my car. If I was a police officer, come to the front of my car. Both of you guys put your hands. I just want to make it be sure because I am by myself. Both of you guys put your hands on the bars of my police trooper. And I'm going to look you guys both up. Boom. You know, she's this, he's that. Or he's a felon. I need to watch out for him. She's not, or vice versa. It does not have to go to this point.
Well, you know,
in my opinion. Go ahead, Jeanette.
When he was signing the ticket, he let her walk back to the car, which is a no-no.
You said when he what? When she what?
When he was signing the ticket, he let her walk back to the car, which is a no-no. He should have not let her walk back to the car.
It seems like he had one come first and talk to him, and then she was over there. Because when he first said it, I don't think she heard him completely because he had to say it again, and then she was like, and then she walked towards him.
Yeah, I don't.
So that could have been an issue as well. You know, you didn't hear whatever the case may be.
Well, I know for me, when I have anxiety, my ears will start to ring.
Oh no, I'm gonna say that for sure. Not only do my ears ring, but they literally get hot when I'm like in a position to where I'm afraid or anxiety or anything. They get hot. My first thing when I have anxiety, I always go stare at myself in the mirror. I'm like, calm down, because I have bad anxiety. My anxiety is off the like charts. Like it could literally be like, but it's all the trauma I've been through. Honestly, it's
right. So
it's bad.
Would you react that way in that situation? The way she did?
In this situation with the thing, maybe it depends on. Okay, if I had a couple of drinks, I'd probably be like, no, I don't want to give it to you. But once it came to a situation where I felt like he was being serious, this is what I probably would have did. I'd have been like, officer, are you serious? Like, I'm from out of town. I really didn't know. And if he would have started egging it on, I'd have been like, babe, you sign it, I'll sign it, and let's just go because I don't want to deal with it.
So you would not have reacted like that? Is that what you're saying?
No, I will recluse. Like in my younger years, I'd probably be like, I ain't signing shit. But me
so why do you think she did that?
I think she asked the question over and over again because she really probably couldn't hear if her ears were ringing. If she was having anxiety like that.
No, what I think it was is she asked the question too early. I think she could hear. She asked the question too early. She wasn't ready to sign up. And I know when I'm going through my freaking iPhone, I don't know how old she is, but me being at my age, dude, it takes me a minute to get exactly where I'm trying to go. So she was like, what's your da-da-da? What's your da-da-da? And she's walking to get it. She thinks she's going to remember. She come, what's your da-da-da? She's still trying to open it. She ain't even here yet. Still trying to open it. Da-da-da. You know, she gets down, what is it? Brooks. So she get down Brooks.
Oh yeah, Brooks got it.
By the time she get into it, she's like, "Ooh, I got that part open space." So what is it? At this point, he's done, but she wants to put those last numbers in, and she's like, "No, if you're not going to give me the rest, I'm not going to do this for you. Tell me the last." But she didn't get to say all this. Tell me the last. By that time, he's done. You don't want to fill it out, whatever, and he's just like, "You're going to jail." I think he should have said that last part of it. That way he could have had something to solidify him. Like, I gave you the last part of it. I gave you it multiple times. I gave you my name and my badge number. Now what? That would have cleared him. Like, you have no other excuse.
Right.
I gave you my name, my badge number. Your excuse was I didn't give that to you. So now I gave that to you. Now what? Are you going to sign it or not? You don't want to sign it? Okay, I'm going to have to take you into custody. Even then, me and my hot-tempered behind would have been like, I already gave you that option. You're going to sign it or not? I'm going to take you into custody. I'm not going into custody. Ma'am, you can sign this. And this is what be me being more logical, because I don't know if they've been drinking or not, but I know me as an officer have not been drinking. Ma'am, I am not going to put you in a messed up situation. I'm just letting you know I want to make you be acknowledgeable of the fact that I am giving you a ticket because you are in the park after hours.
Now you
signing this is not an admission of guilt. This is not saying, okay, I'm going to pay you X, Y, and Z. This is not saying you did this, whatever. This is only saying that you are going to acknowledge the fact that you were in the park, which you were, after hours, which you were, whether you knew it or not. I'm not saying you knew it or not. This is not admitting guilt. Second of all, saying you are going to deal with the situation within the court system. Whether guilty or not, they will prove that. This is not saying you are guilty or not. Third of all you got to do is just go say, hey, officer, thank you very much for not taking me to jail for doing something that's illegal, to signing off a ticket, and me being able to walk away and be able to talk about this and deal with this later. Thanks, officer. Boom. Gone. That's all it had to be.
Right.
So I know, temperatures could fly either way, even though they say Black women are crazy, this and this and that. No. Because there could be a white woman that go crazy, Indian, French, any race that goes crazy in situations like this. But this could have been definitely de-escalated. And I feel like him as an African-American man, and knowing how our women have been treated and taught and all this type of stuff, could have been like, look, Ma, I'm not here to be against you. Yeah, I could give you a warning, but today I'm not. But I'm also going to give you an opportunity to speak whatever you got going on in court. I'm not saying you're guilty. Your boy's not saying he's guilty. No one's saying you're guilty. It's just for you to have a voice. Bam. Why does it have to escalate to all this nonsense to where I'm flipping you on the ground and I'm telling my boys, yeah, you know what I did? I flipped you to the ground. I did it. Now that became something else to me. That's where it became something else to me. And then when your boy comes in, so what are we going to do? What are we going to get him on? We're going to get him on this. That's where it gets a little to me.
Well, I think he did.
That's where it makes it a little bit black on black, and it ain't even black on black, just human on human, like, well, we could get him on. Because even if it was a white person, we could get him on. What extra? Like, that's just what it seemed like to me. And when it could have been something so feathery, simple, soft, blow to the wind, we're done. Let's go on to the real cases. This did not need to be viral. It did not. I'm sorry, Mr. Brooks. I love you, Mr. Brooks, for all you do for the community. But this is just a little bit overboard. And I would love to talk to Mr. Brooks too, and her. I love to talk to them both, because it's just like there's two sides to every story.
Right.
Yeah, she did have a attitude. I gotta be real. She want to hold her phone on like, yep, you're doing too much to someone that's in authority at the point. period in time. Give them that. That's their job. But at the same time, Mr. Authority, we don't want to escalate this to where
Wait a minute. Sorry.
Hold on, to where you're swooping somebody on the floor and doing all of that. No. It should have been more like, ma'am, before you even did all that, instead of taking your gloves off like you about to get down with a man, just say, ma'am, I'm going to let you know right now, if you do not sign this, I'm going to start taking my gloves off and begin to put you in handcuffs because you're not signing it, which is not saying you're guilty or not. But I'm going to have to take my gloves off to now put you in handcuffs. And I don't want this to be an altercation. Do you want to sign it or not? It could have been that simple. But this ended up being on the ground, slamming her. I know her arms are messed up. I know that, I don't know, back, neck, whatever, I don't know what, but how you see him on her, bro, a woman that's not in those positions naturally, especially up against concrete. We're not talking about bed sheets, a man on you, like trying to hook you up. No, we're talking about concrete. And then this man pulls out a taser. You know how it would feel if somebody pulled out a taser on me? I already know if I get tasered, I may not be alive. Just because of the metal I have in my body, number one. Number two, my anxiety or anything like that. Like, it's just not going to work. I'm just going to probably not even be here if someone pulls a taser on me. But at the same time, I'm 4'11". Why should anybody feel like they need to tase me? I don't know how big she was, but it's just like crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, this went out of proportion. I feel like he's hiding behind his department and he just needs to make a statement. Whether it be, he was there. We don't know. Whether it be, she did some aggressive things to him to where he needed to do this or whatever the case may be. I'm not saying I'm against Officer Brooks. I'm not saying I side with her. But at this point, do I feel like he needed to take it that far? No, absolutely not. What do you have to say, Miss Jeanette?
I don't think not signing a ticket is a thing or should be a thing that's arrestable. Like if it was.
Honestly, I do. You know why?
If it was, Naomi, homeless people could go lay down in the park and refuse to sign a ticket and then just get taken to jail where they're fed.
They get fed. The only reason why I think this is okay to do is just because you're just acknowledging you're going to discuss the situation.
Right.
That's how it should make it be known. Okay, if I sign this document, this only means I'm not pleading guilty or innocent. This just means I'm going to go stand in front of someone that is not on any side, that is just neutral, and is going to say whether I'm right or wrong. That's all me signing means. It doesn't mean you're guilty or not. You're just getting some to be able to go in front of somebody to say, hey, you're right or you're wrong. That's all that means. And that's why I stick behind that because, I could come give you a ticket right now, Janae, and I feel like you painted my toenails red when I thought they were supposed to be hot pink. Mm-hmm. Whatever. You agree they're red. I agree they're hot pink. We're going to go to a court, and the court and multiple people are going to say, okay, whether it's hot pink or red, boom, that's it. It's done. So I do believe that there should be something like this to where it's innocent. It's just an open case being looked at. And I think the cops should have a different dialect or a different script to where they talk about what a ticket means. That's what throws people off. They think just because you get a ticket, it means you ran a light. You got a ticket, it means you, ran a stop sign. A ticket means exactly that. The citizens need to know a ticket does not mean that. A ticket means it's going to get looked at. It doesn't mean guilty. It means your word against the officer's word, and there's a middle person. That's what a ticket means. And it needs to really be that rather than judges just saying, hey, I'm going to go against the officer. Half of the times when you get tickets, the officers don't show up because it's just they have so many that they're given. When they're very corrupt, they don't even show up because so many they're giving, they never show up. The cop shows up, you guys have time to talk about it. The judge could be the mediator, and bam. But I wish judges could really be the mediator and not take sides. That's all I'm saying.
No, judges will dismiss your tickets a lot.
Oh no, for sure, a lot of the times.
Okay, my thing.
Go ahead, Preach.
Did y'all get to see the very, very, very beginning of the video?
Of what?
Before
the very beginning. Share my
screen.
Do you have
it? Do you have it?
Yeah, share my.
Okay.
This is the very, very beginning. As soon as he gets to his car. Yeah. Well, I'm about to play. Hold on. Now, he's in his car, right? Just watch. I can speed it up.
No, don't speed it up. I want to see it is for it is. Just put it normal.
It's for it is. Okay.
He put it normal?
Yeah, it's normal. It's fine.
Okay.
It's normal. He's just not saying nothing. It's not recording already.
1220 Radio 72 stop there 2700 Shady Valley Drive on a blue Kia Forte, Ohio tag, John Edward Henry 7969, black male, black shirt, black female, black shirt. What's going on? How y'all doing?
Hello.
All right. Well, I see the Ohio tab. I'm not sure if y'all from here or not, but you can't be inside the park in the city of Atlanta between the hours 11 p.m. 6 a.m.
Okay,
You got your IDs on you? You have your IDs on you?
Yes.
I'm gonna need them. Do you have your ID now? All right, just stand by. I'll be right back with you.
Oh, I think the officer was hating on that right now. Now that I see his part, you be quiet.
Shady Valley, front, Shady Valley. One block. Sir?
Put your hands behind your back.
What happened?
Hey, what's up, man? I just got back to my car. I was just trying to see my hospital. 026 on that call.
1209, go ahead.
Nigga. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and go for you. I still put up with you there.
Show two pertain.
You can show me around to that 29, 21, 71. Yeah, maybe primary.
All the way. 510 on injured, both ways.
Sir, like I explained to you, you can't be in the park at night. Just going to receive a simple ticket stating that you was in the park at the house. All right, leave the sign right on the X.
What am I signing over? Is it a charge or anything, or
It's just a ticket.
I have to sign it?
You can not sign it and go to jail. It's this one here. This one here. That's it. All right, that's your license. Copy of citation. Do you have any questions? That's what it is. Come over here for me, ma'am. Can you come here, ma'am? All right, so you're going to receive a ticket for being in the park after hours. All right? Just need to sign right here on the X.
But because we're out of, didn't you say we were out of time, so we wouldn't have known that?
Yeah, but that's not a valid reason why you should be in the park because you're from out of town.
And what's your back number?
7452.
And what's your name?
Officer Brooks.
What's your first name?
I'm not going to give you my first name.
Okay, and I don't have to sign this, right?
You do have to sign it.
No, I don't.
Okay. Well, like I explained to him, if you don't sign it, then you're going to be physically taken to jail.
Gotcha.
So you refusing to sign?
What's your name?
Officer Brooks, 7452.
What's the badge number?
I gave it to you 2 times, man.
Okay, I'm asking again.
And I'm not giving it to you.
Okay.
Are you going to sign it?
No, because I want your badge number.
That's fine. You want to put your hands behind your back for me?
No, she got.
Hey, listen, my man.
That's when reality set in.
She should have asked for a sergeant.
Right.
She
Right.
should have asked for a sergeant.
That's when it set in, when he was like, hey, well, because you see her friend right there, kind of there trying to guide her and all that type of stuff, but it's kind of like, whoa, whoop, what? Uh-oh.
He puts his hand out, telling the dude is cool as he's reaching for her.
Right.
She said she's not signing.
Uh-oh.
She's resisting now. Now she's resisting.
She's like, wait, what's up? What's up?
Sir, you're hurting me.
Now
Because he
she's
grabs her arm,
realizing
he grabs her elbow on one hand and grabs her arm on the other hand. She's like,
he
wait.
does. Hold on. Look, this is where she fucked up.
Okay.
I'm gonna tell you where she fucked up. Because
Let's
I'm a
go.
man.
Let's go from a man perspective.
Wait a minute. From a man's perspective,
Let's go.
Do you see how the man handled him?
Mm-hmm.
He asked him, "Am I going to go to jail?" The officer said,
Yes.
"If you don't sign it." He said,
Yes.
"Do I have to sign this?" He said, "You don't have to sign it, and you can go to jail."
And what he
She
said,
comes.
he's gonna go ahead and sign it, right?
And then he
But
said,
then, no, do you
he
see how
signed
he
it?
calls her one time? Like, I could go with Jeanette's thing. Because he calls her one time, she kind of like, what? He calls her a second time, and then she comes. Let's watch that part.
Okay, cool.
No, we gotta back
So
it
you're
up.
gonna receive a copy of citation.
And real quick, you can't say man perspective then cut me off. Like I was saying. Look,
Yeah,
no,
but
hold
I'm
on.
saying, like,
Hold
there was a part where
on.
he caught her, and then he caught her again. Like, she didn't hear the first.
But let's not go past that. What I was saying is look how
Can
the
you-
man handles it.
Because I don't see
Mm-hmm.
Look how the man handles it. He asked him a question. He gave him an answer. He said, "Okay, I don't want to go to jail. I'm gonna sign it." He looks at it. He's like, "It is what it is."
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's how he handles it. Everything's fine right now.
Fine.
Okay.
You have any questions? That's what it is. Come over here for me, ma'am. Can you come here, ma'am?
Look how many times I hit it there.
All right, so you're gonna receive a ticket for being in the park at the house.
That was three, right?
Just
Was
need to
that
sign
three
right on
times?
that.
How many times did he call her over? Can you come over to me? Was it 3 times?
Twice.
Twice. Okay.
Yeah. Can you
He said,
hear me?
"Ma'am." Yeah, we can hear you.
I don't
Hello?
think she realized she was getting a ticket because she wasn't the driver. And that's why I think she was standing back like that.
Yeah, she probably thought because she wasn't the driver. Okay, so let's look at the conversation.
May have been her car, but she's not driving. It's maybe her car, but she's not driving.
It could be. Okay, so let's watch the whole interaction. Look. He's done with him. Everything's fine.
Come over here for me, ma'am. Can you come here, ma'am?
Come over here for me, ma'am. He gestures. She's looking at him. She watches him do this, and then he says it a little bit louder, and you can cut. And then but she's looking at him the whole time.
All right, so you're gonna receive a ticket for being in the park after hours. All right, just need to sign right here on the X.
But because we're out of, didn't you say we were out of time, so we wouldn't have known that?
Logical question. You said we were out of towners. We don't like you can't. Right, you can't just let us off because obviously we didn't know. That's
out here, like at the border, we have like unknown or just to where you can't be seen. Like different little tags the immigrants kind of put on themselves, and you know what I'm saying. Like it depends because they've been getting a little bit techno friendly to where they are making sure they're getting the money out of the families that they're dealing with. So they'll put these different markers on, like say you're like, hey, I want you to make sure my daughter and my son get over the border. Whoop, 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 I'm gonna pay this amount. They want to be able to prove to this family because they know they could get more. Like, okay, if we prove this to you after we get them over this part of the border, I need that extra 5 racks because you know that they are safe, sound, and whatever. So that's kind of how a lot of stuff is going right now. It's crazy.
Okay. Now now he asked her twice. Then she said, we're not from here. We wouldn't have known that, right?
Yeah, but that's not a valid reason why.
Him saying that's not a valid reason why is kind of correct. What he really should have said is, ignorance of the law, isn't an excuse. I think that's what they say. Ignorance of the law isn't an excuse or some shit like that. Like that doesn't mean you can break it. You see what I'm saying? So technically he's right, but he didn't. I don't know. He didn't say it enough.
Should be in the park because you're from out of town.
And what's your badge number?
Okay, so she can ask for his badge number.
745.
That's one time, but she's walking away, so he doesn't know if she can hear her. He says 745. So let's assume she didn't hear it the first time, right?
And what's your name?
Officer Brooks.
Asked for his name, gave it. So she didn't hear the first time. He said the badge number. Look, asked for the name. She's writing it down. So she's on her phone writing, taking notes, right? So she's supposed to be fucking listening, right?
What's your first name?
I'm not going to give you my first name.
Okay, got the last name, no problem.
Okay, and I don't have to sign this, right?
You do have to sign it.
No, I don't.
Okay. Well, like I explained to him, if you don't sign it, then you're going to be physically taken to jail.
Gotcha.
So you refusing to sign?
What's your name?
Officer Brooks, 7452.
Officer Brooks, 7452. She's supposed to be taking notes, but she's not. She looks like she's, I don't know. He's looking in her phone. I don't know what the fuck she got going on in there. She might not even be doing nothing, but she's supposed to be looking like she's taking notes. She's supposed to be listening. That's the second time she said it. She's standing right there, phone in the hand.
What's the badge number?
I gave it to you 2 times.
Okay, I'm asking again.
That's where she fucked up.
I'm not giving it to you.
Okay.
Are you going to sign it?
No, because I want your badge number.
Okay, so she asked, he responded twice. So it got to a point where she got an attitude. Okay, you have all right to feel how you want to feel. She got an attitude with him. He wasn't having it. This is the part where I say he gets unprofessional. She gets an attitude. Nigga, why is you stepping to her level with that? You is a cop with weapons and you big as shit. Like, chances are, if you just stand there and let her act out whatever the fuck she finna act out, you still gonna win the argument. If that's the thing. If you feeling emasculated because the little chick got, a little pissy with you. You see what I'm saying? It might be the end of your shift, or some shit like that. Because it probably is. Usually 12-hour shifts end at midnight. They go home. That's how they do it. So probably the end of his shift. That's still not an excuse. That would have been an easy stop for me. You see what I'm saying? I'd have been like, whatever. The dude already signed it. That's half the battle. Now all I got to do is do the same thing he got to do every day. Listen to her fucking have attitude, and then it's going to be over with. See what I'm saying?
That's fine. You want to put your hands behind your back for me?
Now, this is what I don't like about this cop. He tries to give her the same energy. He's being petty. He did 2 things that would have pissed me off, that kind of gaslit this situation. He went up to them while they were having an intimate situation and kind of just encroached upon it in a disrespect. Pulls up, the lights is on. They probably thinking it's just, the police just going to ask them some questions. So they keep doing what they doing. They chilling, walk up on them, interrupt their little supposed to be out, blah, blah, blah. When he says you're not supposed to be out here, why didn't he say, you're not supposed to be out here in between these hours, so I'm going to have to write you guys a ticket. May I have your IDs? Instead, he just asked for their information, went to the car and wrote them, and then came back with the bad news. So he blindsided them. They had no idea. So that's one thing that's gaslighting. The next thing is like this nigga just makes decisions. He just does shit as if he's not supposed to respect the people he's supposed to protect and serve. That's where he fucked up. Where she fucked up was about catching the attitude about it. You see what I'm saying? Because the way he moving, he acting like, he acting kind of like a bitch, like not like you can't. That's not what I meant. I meant he's acting like emotional. Like his emotions took over a lot of that situation.
No,
he was upset. He went and asked for the IDs. He got them. He just wrote the tickets without saying anything. No courtesy. Came back with a surprise. She catches the attitude. And then this is the second one. He made the decision that he's going to arrest her. He's being very short. He says, "So you're not going to sign it?" And then he just goes around and just kind of tries to make it happen. There's no flow. That's how I know it might be the end of his shift, and he's just tired. He's trying to get through it, get through the day. He's not handling it with no kind of decorum, no kind of tact. He's just like,
or he was trying to get overtime.
No. If he was trying to get overtime, he would have milked it, had the conversation, dealt with it, and milked it, because he wouldn't have been antsy to leave. He's frustrated for whatever reason. This cop is frustrated. You can't tell me nothing. I know how it is to be angry as a motherfucking dude, and try to feel like you're not taking it out, but really do be taking it out. You see what I'm saying? On situations. And this nigga too big to be doing that. You see what I'm saying? So he fed up. He said a whole bunch of short shit, lacking communication. Dude in the situation, he like, man, what the fuck? He was like, I went from getting pussy to this shit. I'm worried about bruh. But this is just what I wanted to look up to the part where he starts detaining her, all that screaming and yelling. I'm not interested in that. The part I'm interested in is how the fuck the shit happened. I feel like the nigga, it's the end of his shift, so he handled him a little not disrespectful, just with not enough professionalism to deal with an angry person or a person that's annoyed, a civilian. You know, you're supposed to be the cop. They're civilians. You call them civilians for a reason. They're out doing civilian stuff. You know, they're eating, they're enjoying life, and you're over there with a fucking gun on your waist, you know, looking out for the nearest criminal. You see what I'm saying? Y'all are on two different wavelengths. So when you get on that person's level, when you're on completely different planes, the shit like this happens. You know, you're not talking to your cousin. That's not your sister. That's not your baby mama. That's where he fucked up. You see what I'm saying? They both fucked up. They both lack communication skills. You see what I'm saying? She don't like, and he probably just don't like attitude. You know what I mean? And look at him. Look at my man's face right here. Look at his face. It's almost like he know what's about to happen. He just hope it don't be real bad. Anyway, that's my little 2 cents, man. Yo, hit that super chat and that cash app. If you want this video, I'll send it to you, Naomi. Hold on. Naomi. All right, look. Preach took over the show.
My stuff is buffering. So
It's buffering. Preach took over the show. You know, it's pre-show. Let me see. Let me make sure Naomi is still being a host. Make her do her hostly duties. But y'all just look at my boy face. Look at the regret. Look.
but it is a good insight you have, Preach, on that.
I wouldn't say it's good. I would say it's my that means, but it's mine.
Right.
It's honest. You know, like that's just how I see it. I feel like he having a bad day, and I feel like she don't like police.
But
You
I
feel
feel
me?
like he didn't like her for her appearance or her immediately, because I think he had an immediate attitude towards her. Immediate.
No, he had an immediate attitude towards the entire situation. He's being very short, and he's being very ornery, very a matter of fact. You know what I mean? Like I said, these are people enjoying their leisure, and you come up to them, blown like fucking up their little situation, and then you do it with negativity. At least approach it with some positivity. If somebody's somewhere having a good time, and you walk up to them, and you just start screaming insults, you gonna fuck up the whole vibe. But if you see a whole group of people chilling, and they walking down the street past you, and you see them laughing, and you what's up, and they all probably gonna be like, yo, what's up? You feel me? Like, I mean,
The end of your
so
shift thing, you would think you would just want to let him go, right? If it's the end of his shift. But it makes me wonder if he's trying to create a situation so he can get overtime.
I I mean, look, it could be either way. Either way, he has an
Hey
attitude for
y'all,
some kind of reason.
real quick.
No, I'm done. I'm done.
I stepped away for a little bit. What were you talking about? Because I
No,
want
we
to
were
say
just.
something with y'all real quick because I'm about to end this.
Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
just cut my whole finger.
Good job.
Like it's
I
amazing.
taught you
It looks
well.
great.
You took it like a man. Good job.
Like for real, like it's been flourishing like a whole bunch of blood right now. So we're gonna end this live. You guys can stay here so we can keep our thing going. But I'm gonna end this live. I do want to know what everyone thinks. You know, where do they stand on this? Are you with Atlanta PD? Are you with Angel or whatever the case may be? I do want to give her some props at this point before I get off. Yeah, I know I'm bleeding, but who cares? I'm gonna take this down. This part, I'm gonna take it down and pop up some of her stuff that I do want you guys to see. Oh my god, I got blood all over my computer. It is dumb crazy right now.
How'd you cut your hand?
I'm gonna tell you in a second.
Oh, you've been trying to cook again. Oh.
No, I went to.
No. You can tell us later.
I was
Tell
doing
us when
something
you
with
go
my
off.
animals, and dude, like you can see my bone. Like I literally can see my bone to where I can like
Ooh.
bend it, and you can see my bone. But it's all good. We're
It's
cool.
nice.
It's crazy. Naomi got a lot of stuff going on. So let me show this. Did I finish showing her her thing that she directed, or did we cut it off?
No, you played the whole thing.
Okay, I played that whole thing. Let me show just some things about her. She's a very intelligent woman. Oh my god, I got blood all over my computer. You know I love y'all. Here we go. I swear, Naomi crazy as hell. I hate Mia sometimes because I just don't give up. All right, so this is her, you know, and she's very intelligent. You can see it, right? So here's one of her main pictures. Can you guys see it? Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay, here's one of her main pictures, you know. She's doing her thing, y'all. And I just don't want this small thing of being in the park to, you know, give her some bad, you know, rep. You know, she's promoting this book. And the book is called, and I believe it's this young little lady right here. Love More with Journey Amor. And we know amor means love. So we're going to go with that. Let's see. Let's go back. Uh-oh. Preach, I think. Sorry, y'all. My blood is spilling out. But here we go. I'm going to continue it. Share. Because I want to show you guys what this woman is about. And I don't think she should have had to go through this crazy situation she had to go through. So, okay, we're going to go back from here. And here's some more of her pictures. I want to show you, like, she does fitness. So here is some of her, like, welcome to the movement. She does, like, you know, working in your heels. And, you know, women that work in their heels, it builds your calf muscles and anything like that. And also makes you feel sexy. When men try to make you not feel as great after, you know, you're this year in age. But she's like, girls, go for it. Feel happy. Like, here's some of her classes, you know, she has going on. That's not her, I don't believe. Just some people in her classes. Let's continue on. I just want to make it be known, like, this was not just somebody just in the park being on.
Wait, hold on. Go back to that other one. No, go back to that one on the right. No, the other one to the right. To the right. I think I saw something in the comments. To the right. The right arrow.
Oh, the right. Sorry.
Yeah. Hit it again.
There you go.
Right. No, the other one. Hit it again. All right. Yeah, right there. I think I saw something in the comments. Let me read that comment. Hold on.
What comment? It just says Rhythm and Move.
Mm-hmm.
This Friday, 8 p.m. Oh my God, I have blood all over my hold on. I gotta go get stitches.
I thought I saw a comment that had some pertinent information in it. That's why I had to go to this picture in particular.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hold on, y'all. There's blood all over my computer.
It's for the boys. It's for the boys.
Okay, what did you say?
No, I thought I saw a comment maybe about like what was going on, but apparently not.
Yeah, no, I don't think she's had time to respond to anything right now at this point. She's just putting it in the view of her lawyers and things like that, as she should, because I do not feel that she should have been taken down like that, dragged around and all that just for a freaking in the park after hours. I could see if it was something more serious, but this woman is an entrepreneur on multiple different types of ways. You know, she does what is it called? Fitness. She does, you know, just women positivity. She's done this little book with this young lady that she's promoting. Like, she is not someone that needs to be caught up in the judicial system. You know, even if it is us women just wanting to show our femininity, because, you know, where else can we be feminine without, you know, guys taking it to another level saying, hey, you're a piece of meat, you're mine. Like, why can't we just feel comfortable in our bodies without a man saying, just because you're twerking it, that means you want my D? No, that does not mean that. Guys need to understand certain stuff. So I commend her on her, you know, making women feel, oh my gosh, this whole thing is filling up with blood. Making women feel positive about their bodies and things like that. You know, it just does not make sense. What do you feel as a man, Preach?
I feel like I like this Instagram page.
You crazy. But just saying, like,
Is that a dude? I don't like it anymore.
I just don't feel like he should have took it that far. Look at this.
No, yeah, he shouldn't.
Sorry.
That's because you're using like napkins. Listen to me.
No, but I have a bandage stitcher and glue in the inside to where it should not be doing this. So I need to get a stitch because it's all honestly to my bone. So y'all, we gonna wrap this up. Naomi here in the building. We gonna be here tomorrow. I got something to talk to y'all about, even if we touch on this subject. Y'all go ahead and hit me up at NaomiChinaD@gmail.com or Naomi China D at Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, any of the social medias, Naomi China D, and I will hit you back. The easiest way to hit me up is honestly what y'all IG, right? At Naomi China D, and I will hit you back. But I'm gonna go take care of this. You know, I was trying to run some stuff, hurry up and chop some stuff up for moms and do some type of thing while I'm in here with y'all, but it did not work out. I literally was like, bam. I'm like chopping meat, bam, bam, bam. And I was like, bam. And I just chopped it right. I'm surprised it didn't chop straight through my bone because it's chopping through chicken bone. Surprised it didn't. And so I got blood everywhere. So I love you guys. I will see y'all mañana. For those that are going to stick with me in the building, I am going to make a membership. So when we do things like this and I'm just like, okay, we're going to go to the backyard, those that are in the membership could go ahead and stay in the backyard. So y'all too, y'all know what it is. Stay with me. Love y'all. Bye-bye.